Hey, what's up, team? Hey, good morning, guys. So I'm holding one stock. I'm swing trading this thing overnight. I'm holding one stock right now. I know you can't hear me. I'm gonna turn the music down in just a second. But ooh, man, my stocks are looking good today, man. My stocks are looking good today. Feels good, man. Hey, what's up, Bubba? Alright, guys. Alright. Let me know how that works. Let me know how the music is. Is the music good? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? Let me know how the music is, team. And so here's what we're gonna do today, though, guys. This is what we're gonna do today. I deposited another few $1,000s into my Thinkorswim account, and so with that, we're gonna trade some penny stocks today. I'm already holding NOVN overnight with 150 shares, so a small position, but we're gonna trade some penny stocks. Let me know what the volume's like, and we'll start taking a look at some of this stuff. It's too loud already, man? I turned it down. It should be better. It's not better. Is it still too loud? It's good? Alright. I'm gonna get my phone. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. It sounds good. Is it too loud? Is it just right? Is it too hot? Too cold? Just right? Let me know. I'll turn it down a little bit more. I'm gonna keep it at 40. I think 40 is the reasonable level. Volume's good. I mean, I'm not actually up in NOVN, but I don't mind trading some penny stocks today. I'm going to make a video about how to get around the PDT rule. There we go. I'm good. What's up, Jesus, Dave, Kyle, Feezy, Whack, Ron, Bubba, Jeremy, Chaz, Jason. Good morning, team. 40 is good. What's up, Jesus? What's up, brother? Hey, listen. I'm not gonna say what everybody thinks I'm gonna say, that I'm the best trader ever, but I'm certainly the best trader ever. Hey, look, I made a video on Sunday. Okay, telling people that these were 4 stocks that I am buying and that I like to buy right now, right? And so I'm just gonna show you guys these 4 stocks. We had a lot of people go against me here. And so let's just run through these 4 stocks real quick. MGM. Okay, MGM's number 1. Look how much this thing's up from yesterday's open, man. And like I said, I made the video Sunday, so down here is where it opened after I made that video. And look at this run up. So that's MGM, that's 1. The other one was Uber, Disney, and United Airlines. These are all up huge in the last 2 days. People doubted me, that's all I'm saying. It feels good to be right. Like I said, and then I'm holding NOVN overnight. I'm only holding 150 shares here. Am I holding something else that I don't know about? He sees his profit loss at the open. What? Maybe it's just because I haven't closed down Thinkorswim. Hey, what's up, Dre and Danny? What's up, Briar? MBRX, I'll check it out. HTZ, what's up, Savvy? What's up, Leo? Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Alright, so on the gappers list today, though, MCEP. I don't hate this one, although this one's a little bit too high. This one's too rangy for me, right? This one's too rangy for me. But this one's gapping up some. We got MBRX. Somebody else is talking about that. Not enough volume, unfortunately, for that one. We got CLIR. Now, this one's a little bit more interesting to me. This one's a little bit more interesting. We got JILL. I like this one probably the best out of all of them. JILL. And so we're going to take a look at that. We also have XBIO, which has been a big runner the last few days. It's finally gapping up some. Not enough volume, not enough relative volume for this one for me, specifically just yet. Right, I know, but that was actually my logic though, Kyle. My logic in that, if anybody watched the video on Sunday, my logic was this, right? My logic was the market's down a lot. I think that as the market starts to come back a little bit more, I think on a very short-term basis, we're going to get a bounce, was my logic, right? And again, the entire market was the reason for it. I thought the market would bounce a little bit more. I thought that if you look at the SPY, like this is the logic, right? If you look at the SPY last week, I said, this is basically the logic here. Let me clear some of this out so you can really see. We had this big, huge dip in the market in the last 3 days, right? This huge dip down here, right? My logic was that we were going to get a short-term bounce because that was a huge dip, and I think the sentiment is going to be on the upside now because the dip was so big in the last few days. We had such a drastic drop in the last few days last week that this week we were going to get an ultimate bounce back up. And that was the logic, very short-term investment. And still, a lot of people basically told me I was dumb. But it feels good, man. It feels good. You know, I think sometimes bears get really weird with people that with bulls, right? And I think vice versa. Sometimes bulls get really weird with bears, I guess. But like the reality is you never really know what's gonna happen, right? The market's just based off of people's bias. That's it. That's all it is. It's based off of psychology and people's bias and how it relates to that. And so with that, you never really know which way the market's going to go. Like a lot of the time, people will be wrong about what they thought was going to happen, and so they'll blame the market, and they'll say the market's rigged, or they'll blame whatever, right? But the reality is that any small catalyst can completely change the outlook, and we're all going to be wrong sometimes, you know. But yeah, the market's up big today. Huge rip, up to 314, and so not too shabby there. We'll see what happens with it. CEI, which is energy, I believe this is Camber Energy if I remember correctly. CLIR, we're going to look at some of these to maybe dip by at the open this morning. Help me find a good one to dip by at the open, guys. SHLO. But we're going to be trading some penny stocks today. I'm already holding NOVN. MYSZ gapping up some. But yeah, I'm holding NOVN right now. Can you guys see that? I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. How do I have a profit? My average price is $84.19. How do I have a profit? I never took profit on this one. I never traded this one yesterday. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I'm holding it. Ideal scenario is it breaking highs, running up to $1. Penny stock fee. Does it really charge me, Crypto Nick, for buying stocks under $1 on thinkorswim, does it really? HTZ? But yeah, like I said, I put a few $1,000s into thinkorswim. I put a few $1,000 and we're gonna trade that today as soon as it settles. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to settle my money, but it should settle. I wired it this morning and it went through early this morning. But yeah. We also have airlines up big here, which is this is Turtle Beach, right? HEAR. We got age here. Let's look at some catalysts this morning, team. I'm still going to be watching NOVN. Hopefully we get a rip above the pre-market high, but we're going to wait and be patient. It's just a small position there. I'm waiting for the funds to settle. Does anybody know how long it's going to take thinkorswim to settle my funds? Now, age is interesting here. I don't know what to tell you here, Juan. I know they're up a huge amount relative to where I called out, and so like I said, I'm not a investing expert, brother. You're gonna have to decide on your own where to exit. I think in the video I gave my price targets for it, but again, like I said, I'm not an expert, brother. My logic is that I just thought they would bounce. You know, like I thought it would bounce starting yesterday, and that's exactly what we got. Exactly what we got. And so with that, where you're going to sell, it just depends on what you're okay with making, you know, what you're okay with losing, how much risk you're ultimately going to take. That's what's going to dictate that. And with that, so with that said, I can't really tell you where to get out because it all just depends, brother. It depends on where your entry is, where you're okay with exiting, how much money you're okay with making or not making, and so forth. So good luck, brother. Hey, I'm happy you're doing well there, dude. No, not that. I'm not talking about the T2 rule. I'm talking about I wired some money to them. I wired money to thinkorswim is what I'm talking about. So like I wired thinkorswim some money. And so how long is it going to take them to put that into my account? Last time it was that morning. I wired it the day before, got it the next morning. Hey, what's up, Gavin? HTZ. Yeah, for sure. Alright. With that said, though, like I said, I am holding NOV in here, guys. Let me know what you think about this one. I don't know why it says I'm up, though. This is what I don't understand. Like, I didn't trade this one at all yesterday. I don't think I did. You guys see this? Like, look, it says I'm actually in this. Or it says I'm actually making money on this. Like, my average is like 84 cents. I'm down like 6 cents a share. How do I have P&L on the day? Market's ripping up as I'm talking, though, guys. Market is ripping up here. So is Disney. Disney's breaking highs. United Airlines looks like it's about to break highs. MGM is breaking highs. And so, yeah, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I 100% told all of you. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, S-Money. I mean, last time, I got a few thousand in here already. Last time, I think it gave it to me this morning, or in the morning, but it wasn't in pre-market. I think it gave it to me, like, towards the bell is when it gave it to me, right? Oh, damn, Christian. They must like you more, bro. I'm about to ask them, say, what's up with my money, man? I mean, I got a little bit of buying power. I can still buy some penny stocks if you guys want to have some fun with it. But, I could also add to my NOVN position. I'm going to let this one work. I'm going to get out at this previous closing price. I think that's reasonable. Alright, let's look up some news, team. MCEP ripping up today in penny stock news. MCEP making some big moves in the market, guys. Big moves. This is Midcon Energy, and they swung to a profit in the first quarter. Let me go ahead and read this catalyst, and this catalyst is from MT Newswires. That's the person that wrote this that I'm about to quote, and it says, quote, Midcon Energy Partners, which is MCEP, on Monday posted first quarter net income of $2.8 million, swinging from a net loss of $3.8 million a year ago. The limited partner's interest in net income per unit was 7 cents. A year ago, the per unit loss was $3.19. Total revenue was $13 million, lower than the $14.6 million in the first quarter of 2019. And so the company increased outstanding borrowings on its revolving credit facility by $6 million to $74 million. And the company shut in about 250 uneconomic wells during March 2020 and an additional 150 uneconomical wells in April 2020 due to the decline in oil prices. And so what I'm seeing here, guys, is that their net income went up from a loss previously in the last year. Last year's net income was a loss. And so it went up to $2.8 million in net income versus a loss of $3.8 million last year. Their interest in net income per unit went up 7 cents. But another thing to understand here is that their total revenue went down. You know, their total revenue was $13 million, and that is lower than the $14.6 million last year in 2019. Your vitamins? Mm-hmm. Okay, your mom will get those for you when she's up, buddy. Okay? You had your breakfast. Alright? You're gonna have to wait, and your mom will get those for you when she wakes up. Sorry, my son wants his gummy vitamins. That's the problem with gummy vitamins. You know? Giving kids a sugar vitamin is like giving kids, like, nicotine if you want them to quit smoking. It's like not giving kids. It's like giving somebody nicotine. It's like, hey, you want to quit smoking cigarettes? Here, take nicotine. You know? Bad analogy. Right, but you know, you guys understand my point. Point is, sugar and vitamins doesn't make any sense because sugar's terrible for you. Alright, my son brings me the bottle. He brings me the bottle of these vitamins. Alright, here you go. There you go. Alright, now get out of here. Alright, but yeah, that's MCEP's news. We also have CLIR here. CLIR. I need you guys to help me with the NOV in. I need you guys to help me here. I'm holding just a small position. CLIR is ClearSign Technologies, and their corporation received multi-unit process burner order from ExxonMobil, and the terms were not disclosed, and so they received a big burner order from Exxon. They didn't disclose the actual terms for it, but they did get a big order from Exxon, and they are gapping up pretty solid here for CLIR. I don't think it's going to hold the gains here, but we'll see. We also have JILL, and this is one that I like a little bit more. The problem, though, is the volume. I don't like the volume for JILL. They entered into a forbearance agreement with lenders, and this is a Massachusetts-based women's apparel retailer, and they said they entered into 2 forbearance agreements with lenders under its asset-based loan and term loan credit facilities because it has fallen out of compliance with certain covenants. The lenders agreed not to exercise any rights and remedies, and this is all from MT Newswires, and it's quoting. Separately, the company said, and this is all quote, separately, the company said it has reopened about 85% of its stores after closing them beginning March 18th due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Now, I don't hate this one with a $1 buy with a risk level under $1. Wait, so you're telling me I have to pay commissions on Thinkorswim? Let me look. Monitor. It should tell me this, right? Profit losses. All right, let me free this up here. There we go. My money's in. Okay, good. Thinkorswim put my money in, so I got a lot of money actually here. I got some solid money in my account now. All right. So yeah, I got thousands in my Thinkorswim account now. I'm trying to look to see if I can find my profit and losses because they should show commission, right? Where do they show commission? Oh, here it is. Alright, hold on. Yeah, they did, man. They did charge me commission, dude. What? Who knew, man? Yeah, they charged me commissions, man. That's messed up, dude. Who knew? Why would they charge you? I thought they were free. Is it only on stocks that are under $1? Yeah, the problem with those gummy vitamins is like now it's like, here, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a few hundred shares of JILL. Shout out to my man Kyle. Kyle helped me out here with like, look at this. I can basically make this extended hours, and then I can just jump in on the asking price like this. Boom, filled instantly in pre-market. I love that. Alright, so I'm in with 200 shares of JILL, and my plan with this one, I got filled at 109. My plan with this one for JILL is to hold this one into the open, price target of 150. If we break under 93 cents, I'm getting out of this thing. I like the dip. I like the news. What's up, Casey? 0.002% on every trade. Dang, man. Did they change it? I thought that was free commissions now. That's crazy, man. Like, I've been trading like it's free. They charged me $7, man. Damn. I'm surprised, man. That's surprising. Let me know if you have any other penny stocks. I'm also going to be attacking the open as the bell rings. $2 to 3 cents. I'm still though. Yeah, but they're telling me they do charge. I don't know. Alright, so I'm holding JILL. I'm holding NOVN. Now, NOVN's the one I like the least, but for some reason it tells me I'm up in the trade. Maybe I should just take it. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's understandable. Alright. But yeah, I'm holding NOVN, I'm holding JILL. Any other penny stocks you guys think I should play with today? It might have been NOVN. NOVN is shut it down, $7. I know, man. I know. LEN. Let's take a look. I'm looking, guys. Let's find some stuff. I'm down to trade. Like I said, I got a few $1,000s. Oh, Lennar. As a real estate agent, I've dealt with Lennar before. They used to give me fat bonuses if you have a client that buys a new house. I promise you, any real estate agent loves dealing with Lennar. Because you get a client that wants to buy a new home, like have a new home built, buy Lennar, you get a huge bonus from Lennar because they control the prices. So I've worked with Lennar a few times. We also have IQ here ripping up here. I'm gonna start looking at a few other stocks this morning. NBR, we got what else we got, team? Let's just go through this list. We got MCEP. I don't like this one. It's too high. We got CLIR. That one's not terrible. We got JILL. I'm up a little bit in that one. We got IQ. This one's pushing up. Looks strong. We got here, which I believe is Turtle Beach. GVA. Yeah, I mean, I'm holding 100 and something shares of NOVN. So, like, I'll be all right. BGI, Gavin. GVA. All right, let's take a look at some of this news. CVU. Yeah, this one doesn't look bad. I don't mind the dip. It's just, I don't mind the dip, thinking we're probably going to get a move up to like this here, like 415, right? Like that's what I think we'll probably get, and that's the kind of moves I think we have to take. The overall market is running up. You want some paper? Here you go. But yeah, I'm holding NOV in here. Like I said, I'm going to try to trade some at the open this morning. I'm going to try to trade the bell, and I think that's going to be fun. What's the other one I'm holding? JILL. So yeah, we're gonna see if this one rips into the open. Ooh, look at this. All right, I'm up. Like I said, I like the spike. I'm gonna start to get ready to exit some of this here. Shout out to my man Kyle for dropping this news bomb on me. I'm gonna sell half here. Boom. Alright, I'm still holding 100 shares. I'm just trying to ride the spike up. We get another spike up. I'm going to hold the rest and be patient. But I've already taken profits on JILL. And again, guys, the logic was sound here. The logic was sound, which is that I thought it was going to bounce at the whole dollar. Just to break down the trading strategy I've been using in this market. Super effective strategy. It's basically waiting for stocks that have a big gap up like this. And when they fall back to the whole dollar of 1, I dip buy them there, and I sell waiting to get a move up. Like, once we get a move up like this, I can start to sell the position. And since I have relatively free commissions on Thinkorswim, I can take small profits and scalp these moves, right? Because that's all I'm really trying to do. It depends on whether you would even consider this a scalp, but it's been highly successful. I've actually made a lot of money doing this. It's been incredibly accurate as well. All right, let's take a look at some of these stocks everybody's asking for. We got BORR. We got Rose. Yeah, this one's all right. Not enough volume, and it looks like it has too small of a range, to be completely honest here. Small range. We also have Road. Road doesn't have enough volume for me. Rose. Yeah, let me get the different scanners up. I don't mind these scanners, but I'm going to put the better scanners up that tell me actually what's moving. And I'm going to try to get a high of the day momentum scanner up here as well. There we go. Alright. Alright, like I said, we're going to try to ride this one up. Ideally, like 25-30. I'll take another half, but we'll see. Yeah, 100%. Rose, you? Ooh, man. Hey, they're right, guys. Look at ROSU. This one is going ridiculous at the bell today, guys. This one's the one, like a lot of the time people love trading these, right? These are scary for me to trade. I don't want to lose that much money. And I think that's what gets a lot of new traders, is that they see these huge parabolic movers and they try to attack these things, man. And you can make money with them, but you got to be very careful because these are scary. This is Rose Hill Resources, is Rose U. Digital Ally, I'll check that one, Buddha. But I don't see the catalyst for this one. Does anybody know what's going on with Rose U? I'm assuming it's just based off of the overall sector movement for the market here, but this is a crazy move. Does anybody know why Rose U is acting like this? Anybody? Anybody know? I gotta get a better penny stock scanner. Let me pull out my high of the day momentum scanner here. Okay. Let me get one. Let me see. Where is it at? There it is. I'm gonna get my high of the day momentum scanner out here. What? This is too many. New daily highs. Huh? All right, we're gonna put the high of the day momentum scanner. All right, we got the massive volume and low float down here too. I'll try to fix this so you guys can see this a little bit better. But nothing's really on this yet, so we're gonna still watch this one. And then we got the high of the day momentum scanner. I think I should just probably fix this. And then throw this up here. Problem is I don't see anything on this yet. I'm going to have to go to the penny stock section in a minute and try to trade those. Alright. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta watch JILL very closely here. Because, like, I'm gonna start to take profits more in this one. I'm also gonna try to see if we have some moves at the open. REML. Yeah. I mean, it's just a little bit scary there. Ooh, the spread just messed up here. Hey, what's up, JRB? Hey, I appreciate the sub. Oh, my bad, guys. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. Be true. Hey, I appreciate the sub, brother. Welcome in. Thank you. And like I said, I added a few $1,000s to Thinkorswim today, and so we're going to have some fun, and we're going to trade some penny stocks today. I've been actually having really good success, man. And like I said, I do want to say this. I want to take a moment to apologize to all the penny stock traders I've ever talked smack about. I apologize. I retract my previous negative statements regarding penny stocks. And I ask for your forgiveness because I certainly talked some smack about penny stocks, and I was wrong, honestly. I was wrong, and I'm a humble enough person to admit that. I'm probably the most humble guy ever, if I have to be honest with myself. Obvious sarcasm, so if you're, please don't take me seriously. But with that said, I've probably traded about 8 or 9 trades in penny stocks, and I must have been successful in at least 70% of those trades in the last week and a half. And so my accuracy is actually pretty high trading these penny stocks in pre-market and after the bell. And so with that said, I retract my previous negative statements about penny stocks. You can make money with them. It's surprising to me because I always thought they were kind of a sham. I really did. I genuinely thought they were kind of a scam. And hey, listen, perspective can change. Perspective can change. And Chase, hey, but yeah, I do want to thank Trader Mike's Discord, because Trader Mike's Discord is actually what got me back into actually trading these penny stocks, right? And you guys know me, I doubted the penny stocks for a long time. So y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. It's the dopest of dope Discords in penny stock land ever. It's way more active than mine is. And like I said, he's kind of the Discord that got me back involved in it. So if y'all want the best penny stock Discord ever, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. I'll post that link here. Go join it. And yeah, I'll post it right here. But John, penny stocks are risky. 100%. They are absolutely risky. But what you notice me do here, guys, and this is what I hope you guys notice me do. There's been a lot of parabolic movers and a lot of crazy action in the market, right? There's been a lot of crazy action in the market with penny stocks lately. You don't see me trading those. I'm not trading those, guys. That's not the stocks you see me trading. You see me trading stocks that dip down to the whole dollar, that are dipping down to major support. And then you see me taking profits quickly as they bounce off of that support, looking to get some momentum strength into the bell, into the open. That's all you see me trading. I'm not jumping in these huge parabolic crazy moves that are making these 500% gains or whatever it is. I'm just dip buying high relative volume stocks. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And that's profitable. I can't say you can't make money on the big parabolic movers. I can't say that. But I just know I'm not risking that. Yeah, and so with that said, I'm not leaving mid and high caps. I'm still going to trade mid and high caps. Obviously, I'm still going to trade them. But with that said, I'm also going to trade penny stocks. I got a little bit for everybody. I got penny stock trades. I got mid cap trades. I got high cap trades. I got options trades. I got all of it. I got pre-market trades. We do it all here. I'm trading on TEFs. I'm trading on Thinkorswim. I'm trading on Robinhood. I'm trading on Webull. I'm trading on everybody. We do it all here. So hit that subscribe button right now. Do it now. You know you want to. Do it now. What's the link to Trader Mike's room? I got you. Here it is. It's right here. I think. And like I said, guys, listen. I think the lesson for today is that you shouldn't judge other trading niches, right? There's going to be other niches in trading, right? And they might not be your niche. And that's okay, because that doesn't, just because somebody can make money with something that I don't do, doesn't necessarily mean that, or just because I don't make money in something, doesn't necessarily mean that you can't make money in general with it. Because people have different styles, and you can't judge them too much, is something I'm learning as time goes on. Here you go, Abdul. There you go, brother. There you go. Oh, thank you. Hey, I appreciate the sub, BQ. Welcome, guys. Hey, I appreciate all the subs today. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to B True. Shout out to Kelsey. Shout out to everybody else that subscribed today. I appreciate the love. I really do. Thank you, guys. Steven. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yes, sir, Lil Flip. And vitamin gummies, too. What are your options trades? My options trades, the last options trades I got into were MGM and Walgreens. But this was a few weeks ago when they were dipped down. Yes, sir, Kevin. Yes, sir. You guys like the thumbnail today? I try to my ideology with thumbnails, guys. The way I kind of look at it, my ideology with thumbnails is that the dumber I look in the thumbnail, the better the views. You know? If I can make myself look the dumbest ever in that thumbnail, I will, 100%. And so it can only benefit the stream, right? The dumber, the better, you know? And so that's what you see here today. From Silva, huh? Or from Brazil, huh? Hey, my favorite MMA fighter is Anderson Silva from Brazil. But those Brazilians are monsters, man. In MMA, I mean. Not like, they're great fighters, is what I mean. Hey, James. I appreciate it, Abdul. Thank you, brother. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look at some of these other moves. Like I said, I'm holding NOV in here. And like I said, if it breaks underneath 70, I just got to get out. But I'm only holding 150 shares, and this is a very small range stock. But we can look at stuff like IQ. I'll find the catalyst for you guys. Hold on one second. Let me look at the catalyst for this. So IQ... Is IQ CTC Media? Because what I'm seeing is we have CTC's Media. Little Tiaras became the first animated series from Russia with main characters presenting racial diversity. Okay, so this is a Chinese video streaming company. They had Tencent reportedly eyes majority stake in IQ. And so... yeah, this is the headline that's making IQ rip up, and it's that the Chinese video streaming company IQIYI soars as Tencent reportedly eyes majority stake, and that is from BZ Newswires. And then we also have another one here that said that they are up after Tencent aims to buy a large stake in their company. So yeah, a big company is eyeing a potentially large stake in IQ, and it is gapping up huge to show it. We also have CLIR here, ripping up here. Like I said, this is the next one. And I don't mind this one if I can risk off of 150. If I can risk off of 150 here, that's what I'd like to risk. Wait, what is, I'm holding JILL still. Okay, we're up. Okay. Alright, JILL is looking good. I might have to get out of NOV in here, though. I'll try to get out close to break even. Shout out to Kyle though. Kyle is actually helping me out big because like now I don't have to fish around for my orders here. We drop under 70, I'm getting out of NOVN. I have to. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and go over the overall market catalyst today. The overall market catalyst. I'm going to set a stop loss of 68.5 cents here. Is what I'm going to do. No, no. I hate that, man. Why does it automatically do that? Let me just go to trade here. Monitor. Hey, what's up, Douglas? What's up, brother? Just buy Boeing right now, all in, no need to research other stocks. I know, bro, I know. Always, bro, always, you know, you know. Alright, let me do my mindless though. I don't know, man, I'm just now starting to trade penny stocks in the last week. And so like I'm learning, I'm starting small, I'll say that. Alright, so I'm looking at JILL here. I'm still patiently waiting. We're gonna see what we get with this one. And like I said, if you're here for the mid and high cap stock trading, alright. What do you guys think I should do with this one? Do you think I should? I think I've already scaled out of a little bit. I think I probably should just wait and see if we get the bell. There we go. What should I do here? I'm holding 100 shares left. We're gonna give it time. JILL, I don't like this. I mean, I'm still gonna make money with it probably regardless. But like I said, I do have a few $1,000s here in my Thinkorswim account, so I have plenty of equity to be able to really trade. mRNA. Yeah, this one, I mean, I think the big level here is the previous closing price. You can see we're right around there now. Sorry, I'm trying to monitor all these stocks that I'm in. I'm your biggest fan. Hey, thank you, Lil Flip. I appreciate that. Your auto send is checked. Yeah, I want it to be checked. Oh, wait, you're right, actually. You're 100% right. I appreciate that. Sorry. What was it? NOVN? Yeah, that's exactly right, actually. I want to uncheck this. And then I want to sell custom with stop. And then it's going to pull this up. No, see what I need to do here. Sell. And then I need to edit this. Okay, I got this. Stop. I'm gonna make my risk here. Yeah, 68 is what I'm gonna make my risk. Like 68 and a half. And I'm gonna cancel this. What's wrong with this? Oh, it has to be a stop limit because it's pre-market. Alright, I gotta delete this then. Alright, team. Carlos, my entry was 68. Yeah, I'm watching that one. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on this and kind of eyeball this one. Honestly, JILL is reversing on me. I probably should have just taken my money and gotten out of there, but I'm still up big. I'll get out if it drops over under 103. I'm exactly break even in it now. And I'm trying to give it time. Like, NOVN is in a range here. So, like, I'm holding NOVN here too. But it's just in a range. Hey, I appreciate that, Kevin. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Yeah, 100%, Sean. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to watch both of these at once. Like I said, I've got enough equity to trade more if I want to, too. You guys see any other penny movers, let me know. NAKD was one I made money on the other day, too. Look at NAKD start to rip. I think what I'm gonna do here now, guys, is I'm gonna look for one thing that was actually very profitable for me yesterday, and this is a good lesson on strategies that work really well, like scalping strategies. I think one of the things that was really worked out well for me yesterday was red to green moves, like waiting for those washout longs to set up. Yeah, let me go over the daily news. My bad, team. Alright, so here's the SPY. The SPY is up huge, guys, huge. I'm going to go ahead and read the ETF preview. And so this is all quoting from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, stock futures were higher before the opening bell as market sentiment brightened following news that the Trump administration is preparing a proposal for nearly $1 trillion for infrastructure improvement that will help spur the U.S. economy. Investors also welcomed the Fed Reserve's moves to start purchasing individual corporate bonds, and in economic data news, retail sales data for May will be out at 8:30 with expectations for a month-on-month growth of 7.5%. According to Econoday estimates, compared with prior months minus 16.4%. Less autos, the improvements is expected to be 5.2% compared with the previous period's minus 17.2%. In the U.S. Red Book, a weekly measure of comparable store sales at chain stores, discounters, and department stores will be out at 8:55 Eastern, so that's already come out. The prior week's change was minus 9.7%. The Fed Reserve's index of industrial production and capacity utilization rates will be out at 9:15, so that should be out in 2 minutes. Estimates for May production are 2.9%, and for May manufacturing is 3.6% estimates. This compares with the prior month's reading of negative 11.2% and negative 13.7% respectively. The capacity utilization rate is expected to come in at 66.7% compared with the previous rate of 64.9%. Looking into commodities here, we have crude that is down. Crude is up nearly 2% with the U.S. oil fund up around 2%. Natural gas is up 0.4% with the U.S. natural gas fund. Ooh, the natural gas is down. At least UGAZ is. Yeah, the U.S. natural gas fund is down over this, way over this now. It said 0.4%. It's down much more than that now. Gold is up 0.3%. The Spider Gold Trust is up 0.04%. And silver is up 0.8% with the iShares Silver Trust up 0.3%. These are actually down since this news release came out. They're actually down below the previous closing price. So they're slightly down today, basically break even. We had U.S. retail economist Goldman Sachs. Chain store sales were up 3.9% in June. And so let me see what else we got. I gotta watch a lot of these stocks that I'm holding right now. But yeah, that's the market news today, guys. Let me know anything specific you want me to take a look at. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of. Yeah, Carlos. No need to. He's just posting news. I think actually, you're good. Mark it up because of hope and fluff from the government. Yeah, it's a good sign, Gavin. I'm gonna let it work there. What? Jack brought this to me this morning.
Did you give him one?
Yeah.
You just gave him one, right?
Yeah. But yeah, guys. So just to put it out there, look at NAKD ripping up here. I am holding NA. What was it? NOVN. So I'm holding this one. I'm down a little bit, but I am holding JILL as well, and I'm trying to give this one a little bit of time. I've already taken profits once on JILL as well here, but I think I gotta let this one go into the open. I'm up about 11 bucks, nothing too crazy, and I'm still holding NOVN. Like I said, I did deposit thousands of dollars into my Thinkorswim account, and so today we are going to be trading some red to green moves. That is what we're going to be looking at today after the bell. We're going to look for stocks, penny stocks specifically, to go down and then back up, and then I'm going to revert back to trading my normal stocks that I trade every day. And so, you know, we're still going to be trading mid and high caps on TEFs, but I'm also going to be looking at some red to green moves in penny stock land. Wish me luck. Let's hope we make some money today. Y'all leaving? Okay. Hey, y'all come give me a hug. My bad, guys. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to give my kids a hug goodbye real quick. They're going to camp, and so I'll be back, team. Mitch, you're up, brother. You can hold it down if you want.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? If you guys can hear me, please let me know. Let me know how the sound is. Make sure that's all good. All right, guys. I put up in the chat. You guys can scroll up and see. I actually gave you guys pretty much all the tickers that I'm going to be releasing out later today in a video. The reason why I'm giving you guys these a little early is two reasons. One, I want to reward you guys that watch us every single day on the live stream, because at the end of the day, you guys are with us every single day of the journey, and that's really what we appreciate. So we'll give you guys these, and I'll try to give you guys these ahead of the time so that you guys can watch these moves. And like always, I do my big moves. I look for these throughout the weekend, and today, huge move, guys. HER here. Moving on up there, it's not as big now. It's pulled back a significant amount, about $5, but from where it came from, $12 up there to $20. This is a stock that I promise you guys will think there's no way you called this one, Mitch. And I can tell you guys, look at this weekly chart. This is why I called it, guys. This weekly chart's been pulling back for 2 years. 2 years I've been watching here. And now I felt the story was hot. I felt the story could get bigger because of video gaming pulling back, and you know, all the need for headphones now because so much remote work is going on. So this is the one I wanted to put on. This was really the best stock that I added. It was my favorite stock on the video. You guys will hear me talk about it in the video. And the real key is that I wanted to see this one start breaking out through that 13 and then hold 14. So now I'll be looking for that pullback to hold 14, and we could probably see this one continue on going. I think the story's hot in this stock, and when you get a stock that's pulled back for 2 years and now you're getting momentum coming back into it, that just goes to show you guys. You know, I'll tell you guys about it a lot more in depth in the video, but when you got supporting good news with a stock that's pulled back for so long, hey, this is what happens, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into another stock here. Another one that I called out, GAN, guys. GAN. Look at this one, guys. This one since yesterday, what has it been doing? Gone straight up. And this is one that you guys have been hearing me talk since Friday, since last week. It's not like it's something new that I mentioned. So you guys definitely have heard me talk about this stock. And I said, hey, look how it keeps hugging that support. This is what I look for, guys. Look at GAN all the way up there now to 22s. You know, when I was looking at this stock over the weekend, it was down here in the 18s. And I said, if it holds 17, if it just holds 17, we'll be all right. What did we get, guys? When the day started, the stock dipped down, right? It dipped down to the 17. It dipped down to 1685 here over the weekend. And then on Friday, it just held that low, 1740s, and broke right through the 18.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. It's trash day. Wish me luck on my trades. I'm gonna have to leave them there, but I gotta go take my trash out, so I'll be back. Hold it down, Mitch.
All right, guys, another stock you guys can take a look at in this sector, even DKNG. I'm pretty sure that one's up, and that's all I have to do is understand that the sector is getting the investors to come back in. One that I'll give you guys right now, AESE. Keep an eye on this one today, guys. This is why. Why do I want to keep an eye on this one? Look at it on the weekly chart or daily chart. If you look at it on the daily chart, what are you going to see on AESE? You're going to see an opportunity to hold a support of 214 and a potential move in this one easily to $4. Right now, that's kind of the average analyst rating on this one. On AESE is $4. That's where I'll be looking for it to make a move. It might not be today. It might be this later on this week, but it has a beautiful support right underneath it. And these are the kind of charts that I look for. What are we using for charts? Well, I use TC2000. This is what you're seeing here. And then also John uses Thinkorswim, which is a free service. I use TC2000 right here. And this isn't a free service, guys. It's about, with the data included and the gold package that I get, it's about $46 a month. But I really enjoy the way the charts look. There's scanners, a whole bunch of stuff that you can use, and it's really easy to use. All right, guys, let's look at some of the top stocks of the day. I see a couple of them here: Rose, CLR. Look at here on there, guys. Some people aren't going to believe that I was calling out here, but this is one that I just believe the story, guys, and the story's right. Well, we don't really go over currencies, Rudo. I would definitely take a look at it for you, but there's really no need for the other traders in here because we're mainly looking at equity stocks. If you guys have a ticker in the chat that you guys want me to take a look at, definitely put it up in the chat. I'll go ahead and I'll take a look. Not going to be here too long today as I have to make sure that video gets out quickly for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish editing that video, adding all the cool special effects. So if you guys want to see a really great video later on today about these stocks that you guys are probably going to see rip today, and that's why I'm giving them to you early. You guys are our viewers. You guys deserve it. Appreciate the sub, Tiffany.
All right.
Appreciate the sub.
Ooh, I ran. I'm back. What's up, team?
Yeah, man. Just talking about pretty much. I gave him 4 of the 5. Of the stocks, just because at the end of the day, I don't want him to miss the move. And these are our viewers that watch us every day, John. So I think they deserve it, right?
Right, for sure.
Exactly. So you guys stick around with us every single day. You guys will hear me talk about these stocks, and then you guys will see me try to cover certain ones in a video. The reason why is that if I'm feeling that sentiment towards these stocks, of course I'm going to be looking to day trade these. I'm looking for the momentum. Of course, the idea is more of a longer term idea, but at the end of the day, I'm looking for momentum to start in these.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been an interesting day, man. We last 2 days I made that video about the top 4 stocks to buy, and I listed Disney, Uber, United Airlines, and MGM, and they have just ripped up in the last 2 days. So they're doing really, really well. And my logic was sound with those as well. I think my logic was that I think the market was down so much. I mean, it wasn't down huge, but those sectors and those stocks were down so much that, like, as the economy rolls back a little bit more, we were going to get a short-term bounce, and so far that has proved correct. I might get out of, I'm holding a little bit of Disney here. I might get out of Disney because it's pretty high relative to where I got in yesterday. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with those as well. But,
All
yeah,
right,
well,
guys.
I didn't just take trash out. I had to load it up. It was heavy. What's up, Noah? What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
All right, guys. So one of the main things is I always gonna try to bring you guys these stocks, but always understand that they're based off of a story. So stories can always change, and that's one thing you got to understand. And that's why I looked for stories to either get hot again or to kind of go cold sometimes, and that happens also. One that I'm kind of keeping a close eye on is, you guys saw me trade this one yesterday, that NKLA. I know a lot of people are watching that one, so that's why I'm bringing it up. This is one that I said, if you guys look at the chat room, even kind of that Discord that we kind of give you guys, it's the penny Discord for Trader Mike. Yeah, that one, I clearly talked about it. Watch how swing traders tried to jump into this thing near the close on Friday. And it just made sense off the support. A lot of the times when you get these big support holds like you do in NKLA, those are when you're going to see swing traders start taking their shot, because they see kind of a holding low, and they understand that, hey, all right, so it's looking like I'm going to have to risk about $5 on this trade, but it has a potential to make from that, let's say 65 move up there to $90. That's what you're talking about, $25 gain there. So it's okay to go ahead and risk $5 for a 25-point potential. And this is what I really want to show you guys here. It's not necessarily that you guys need to get into this stock, is that look at it always on a risk and reward basis. And that's how I kind of take more my approach in longer investing and in swing trades, or even kind of in a day trade mentality. Now that I'll be looking at this stock, I'm okay with this stock pulling back a significant amount today. It can pull back probably closer towards 68s and 65s. But as long as it holds those levels, doesn't break 65 today, it could come right back up there and continue on moving. So those are the kind of things that you can use intraday, swing trading, investing, whatever it may be.
All right, guys. So yeah, so I'm holding a JILL here in penny stock land. I'm holding NOVN here as well. And so NOVN, we have a really nice range to follow. I'm hoping we get a spike in JILL here. I think I got a risk off of $1, but I'm already up a really big amount, not a big amount, but I'm already up a solid amount relative to the sizing. And so we'll have a little bit of room. What I'm ideally looking for with penny stocks today, guys, like I said, the big thing today is that I actually just deposited thousands of dollars into Thinkorswim. And so with that, we're going to trade some penny stocks at the bell. Like yesterday, what I'm really looking for is some red to green moves. Like I would like to see some penny stocks come down at the open and then reverse breaking highs for me to scalp a few cents off the top. That's all I really want to see. But again, I'm already holding JILL. I'm holding NOVN here, and so I'm holding both of those, and so hopefully we get some spikes in those specifically at the open. Obviously, I don't want to see those drop. We got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left, guys. If it's your first time joining us today, hit that subscribe button. Let's get everything rolling here and ready. But yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna keep this window up just for now, and then we'll get TEFs up once the bell opens.
I'll be looking for that red to green in NKLA. John talked about these moves. You can even see them in bigger stocks.
Yeah, for sure.
Same kind of thing for WKHS, guys. This is the penny stock I've been bringing up. Brought it up in my video last week. It's already up there, man. It's up there to 450s now, John. It's a great move. Really being supported. The real good thing is I was able to get this out with time, guys. You had multiple chances to grab 380s, 360s. I even grabbed 360s twice day trading last week. Was able to make $400 on this ticker. So I'll definitely be watching it today. It's at the top right now, 450. So just be careful. It could pull back to that 425 level, but definitely a hot stock moving.
Yeah, it depends on what the scanner shows, Fling. Right now, I'm going to pull the scanners up. There's the bell. All right, sorry, guys. I'm running a little bit late. Let me get the scanners up for you.
All right, guys, and last one to watch out, CLDX, a stock that I've called out on the penny stock video that's gone up more than 200%.
All right, we're getting a huge drop at the bell for JILL. Come on, I gotta watch these. We got a huge drop at the bell for JILL. I'm trying to be patient with it, but we'll see what happens here.
Quick drop there to here to 14. I'm trying to get 14 here. I'm trying to buy here, but it just scooped up really quickly off the bottom there. Talked about 14 potential.
I'm trying to be patient with JILL, the stock I'm holding. I'm about break even in it right now. I'm only holding 100 shares left. I've got the bid set up. I'm trying to give this one time to see if it reverses and bounces back. Looking at a 1 minute chart.
Tesla dropping big.
If you guys see any penny stocks that have actually came down at the open, let me know. List them in the chat, because those are really what I want to look at today. Well, we have to delay it, Thomas, for trade ideas. And I'm looking at the scanners. EVOL is popping up on the scanners here. EVOL. On the penny stock scanners. Ooh, look at NOVN. Big spike here for NOVN. I'm gonna switch to this here. But yeah, EVOL guys is spiking up here a little bit. EVOL. HHT is another one I'm looking at. I gotta probably get out of JILL here. We're about break even now.
All right, trying to start a little bit of a bag buy here and here. Just took a little bit, 100 shares there. Gotta be careful. Don't want to let it drop through the 1370s.
All right, so I got out of JILL. About break even. I lost $1 or so on it, so no stress either way. It just dropped under $1. That's not what I wanted to see. I'm still holding NOVN here with 150 shares, and I'm going to try to let this one work. Like I said, though, guys, if you see penny stocks that have dropped down at the bell, let me know, because that's really what I want to see. ROSE. Wow. Look at ROSE, guys. That one is moving a lot, too. All right, I might buy a little bit more into NOVN here if we get this break.
Just took a little bit more here and here.
All right, I got filled. I'm in 300 shares of NOVN. All right, we got the red to green move on it. We're trying to ride this one up.
Good luck, John.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm getting used to trading these pennies.
Penny, penny.
Yeah.
Tesla, huge fade right out the gates. MKLA doing that red move, at least for right now. I wouldn't say red to green just yet, but definitely pulling back significantly.
I don't like this move. I'm gonna 75 is my risk now for NOVN. Trying to find some like I said, if you guys see any pennies that have dropped at the open, let me know, because that's really what I'm kind of hunting here, is like red to green moves with some of these.
All right, guys, taking the shot here and here. Really quickly, I'd let you guys know in the morning, I'm going to be taking some quick trades here as I need to get back to kind of some video work. So I'm going to be taking some bigger shots here right out the gates. All right, we just got a pop there. I'm going to be looking to add here as close to my entry as possible, below 14.
Yeah, I don't hate G and US. I can, if it breaks 420, I might pile into that one, but we gotta wait for it.
All right, guys, I like my entry here. I'm just gonna stick with the share size I got right here. Looks like we got a good bottom here. Let's see if it holds this bottom and then just comes right back up to VWAP and rips. All right, guys, up there to 1425, 1430s. We're gonna sell some at 1430s, guys. Order out to sell some at 30s.
NAKD. Watch it. It's below the previous closing price, so I'm gonna wait. Somebody else said ANTM, I think. Maybe it's ATNM. Yeah, it's ATNM. ANVS.
All right, guys, getting a spike here, guys. Just sold 100 there. Gonna sell another 100 here. Great call here. Great call here. Just trying to take some profit and to be smart. There you go, guys. Just took some off there at 33. It looking like it's straight ripping, but I'm gonna hold right now the rest of the 200 shares, break even on the rest.
All right, so there goes NOVN. It's breaking highs here. Ideally, I want to see the higher pre-market break, though. I think that's the biggest level that we have right now. It's just the higher pre-market.
All right, guys, I have an average of 1397, so I'm putting a stop at 1395. I'm gonna try to let this one work to VWAP. I'll take some more off at 1460s or 70.
So here's the pre-market high break. There we go. I'm gonna sell half of the position there. Holding 150 shares left, up about $40 on this stock. We're going to see if it holds above the previous closing price here. Or not the previous close, above the pre-market high.
Beautiful fades there on Tesla.
I'm gonna give it one more second. If it breaks below this 82.5 level, I gotta get out.
Trying to give this one time, guys. Let's see if we can get a rip here to 1460s.
All right, I just got out profit of 32.41 on that stock.
Hard pullback here. This is why we take some off, guys, and we give ourselves a chance.
I got you up.
All right, guys, we've already taken $85. So even if I don't get a single dollar from this trade anymore, I'm going to be satisfied with that gain. So that's why you guys see me put a stop. A lot of the times when I'm just satisfied and I want to let a trade work, I've already noticed that a lot of the times my emotions come into play if I do not play the stop. So what I do is I put a stop underneath my average cost. And then what I do is just to make sure that no matter what, if I just stop looking at the trade, I'm going to take break even. But it also gives me an advantage that now I can just let the trade work, let the pressure come off, not stare at it so much, and just kind of see if the stock goes in your direction and continues. And that's what you can do, guys. You set yourself in probability situations, you take some profit, and then what I like to do is just let the rest of it work.
Daniel said, why are you so interested in penny stocks now? The reason is because I've actually been making money with them. And like I said, the last few days I've kind of apologized to all the penny stock traders I've talked smack about over the years. I was wrong, you were right, you're the best, I'm the worst. You're smart, I'm dumb. You're very good looking and I am not attractive.
Well, I'm
like
pretty, but at the end of the day,
yeah, hey.
at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter about that, guys. This is always environments, guys. The environment right now is working. Is it going to be forever? I'm not sure. When I start seeing the fake outs, I'll let you know. But for right now, it's working.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're getting up there to the 45s now, guys. I'm going to take some off here. Look at that rip. Woo.
I'm kind of mad at myself I got out of NOVN.
Man, this stock is ripping, guys. Just took some off there. I'm up over $200 on this trade, guys. Gonna let the rest of the trade work. This is gonna be my trade of the day. There's no need for me to grab anything else today. This is how you trade it, guys. What did I say in pre-market? I was gonna attack the $14 price point, right? And what did we get, guys? A move straight down to 1380s, holding 14. I was able to get in there actually underneath 14 at 1397, giving myself a 30-cent risk at first with 100 shares, slowly adding in here and taking a big win, guys. A big win on a stock that I called out on the video you guys are going to see later on today. I got to go finish that video, so I'm going to enjoy this, let this stock work. If you guys see a chart you guys want to look at today, let me know. I'll have a little bit more time to take a look at charts, so let me know in the chat. I'll stay up with you guys.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate it, guys. Hey, y'all, hit that subscribe button. You want to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We do this live every single day, and so remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I definitely appreciate the support.
What stock is ripping, M&M? That would be here, HEAR. Not a bad move there. Let's look around. Let me see what I can find for you guys. One stock ripping, my penny stock that I mentioned last week, CLDX, still pushing, man. That thing's up more than 200% since we called it out.
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Austin. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it.
CHK 2 halts. Man, that one's wild. I don't know how people trade that one. All right, team, I just want to tell you guys about NKLA. You guys have started to see a bottoming action. This is kind of what I would like to see. So I would let it try one more time to create a solid bottom before coming back. What you want to see is as that bottom touches and you see the price action come back above 70, you need to see people piling in there to show you that there's bag buyers.
I just nailed a scalp on MU. I'm trying to ride it up. Honestly, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my TEFs platform, to be honest. Holding 200 shares left, up about $50 in this one. Gonna hold the rest pretty close to break even.
Can I take a look at the Genius? Well, I will tell you one thing, guys. Genius is actually a part of it's a part of my group that I put out. I was expecting kind of a little push yesterday, and then today kind of some people washing out. I would actually look for a move later in the week in this one. Why do I feel this way? Is the daily chart, guys. The daily chart has a huge support at 319. I think that's where we're heading. I think it's going to try to wash out the retail traders that wanted to trade the Monday news and were really positive about this stock. I have a feeling it's going to wash down closer towards that 320 and then reverse back up. Potential in this one, I'm looking at eventually a move back up to $5. WKHS, any news? No, it's not news. It's nothing but sympathy being put in by investors, because at the end of the day, there's so much interest in NKLA that now that has caused interest in all electronic commercial trucking. And one of the major leaders is WKHS. They have a potential for a $6 billion contract from the post office. And this is what I talked about in my video, that most people don't even know about WKHS. And that's why it's part of my stocks of the year.
So I ended up getting out of MU there. I'm up $59 on the day. Looking at the market starting to come back up and push up a little bit more here. We're gonna see if we can find some pairs trading opportunities with some of this, but still waiting. Penny stocks, I haven't seen anything that looks that great. Maybe CLIR. CLIR was the one to take. Missed it. Breaking highs.
Yeah, Ray saying Mitch is a preacher as well. Yeah, well, one of the things that I definitely want you guys to know is that what I preach, I will definitely go ahead and try to trade it. Because if I'm preaching it, that means that I truly believe in these stocks. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have 100% guaranteed to make any money. There's never a guarantee. But what I can tell you guys is that I definitely won't be giving out stocks that I don't believe in. I think this stock could really rip here. So that's why I'm hanging out, guys. Some people would take this 200 and run. It's about $50 from here. I could just take it off, but I'm trying to let this last 100 shares work for me. Choo! Look at that push up there to the 79s, 78s.
Snap.
Almost another day where we're gonna get $1 on the shares that we trade. And I mean, that's what the risk and reward's all about, guys. If I'm gonna be risking 30 cents in the day, and then eventually on my shares traded, I'm making $1 per share, I'm gonna be more than happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if CGC can break these lows.
Look at that here. 15 now, guys. This one looks like it's becoming a rocket. I'm actually gonna look to add at VWAP, guys. Up to 15.10 now. And why? Because it's a normal pullback, guys. Normal pullback. After that run in pre-market, look at the 9 EMA. Look where the 9 EMA was. Right there. The 9 EMA was holding 1388s, pulled back significant amount, caught some bids, now back up there. Who's to know if it's going to get to 20? But it gives you that potential look, and that's why I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm taking that one. I'm catching snap here. I'm shorting it, slowly scaling out of it now. Just to show mine real quick. Probably gonna get up the rest here. Up 125 on the day so far. Not too bad. No losing trades yet.
Was that a pun? You gonna get out here?
Huh? SPY, man. SPY's reversing. So SPY's breaking lows.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't you know it, John? A uptrend all aftermarket, pre-market, and what are we getting towards the open? Downtrend.
Yeah, for sure. People are just selling their positions.
Yeah,
getting
man,
out of it.
taking their swings, man. They
Right.
take these swing trades. They get out in the morning. They let it come down to a good level, and guess what do? They just buy it right back.
Yep. 100%.
I've seen it, man. It's ridiculous. All right, guys, we're up there to the 1525s, almost 1540s. We're gonna definitely take some off here, guys. All right, guys, just sold some there at the 50s, guys. I'm up almost $300 on the day from only 400 share position. That's what I want you guys to understand, how much money I really had in this position. It wasn't much. Now we're up about 231, and we're sitting with 50 shares from 1397. The stock is at 1550s.
Hey, killing it, man. Nice work, brother. Good
I'm
job,
telling you, this is the one that I saw over the weekend that I said, man, 2 years of pullback, and the story's getting better. Like, who's not looking at this? And those are the ones I like the most. Then when I get that feeling inside, I'm like, man, the story's good, the support is good. Other stocks in this industry have been doing really well. I'll point out one to you guys right now. Logitech. Logitech is in the same industry. They make the headphones, they make cameras. All these computer accessories are on fire right now.
Yeah, somebody said Powell speaks in 5 minutes.
Isn't Powell doing testimonial stuff?
I don't know.
I think that's what he's doing.
It's very possible.
Yeah, I heard that that's what he was doing this week. It's going to be more, he's like talking to Congress, I think, or the Senate, one of the two.
Oh, yeah, I think he is. Well, I think that was yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it was yesterday, but I think it might continue.
Still today.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Normally, I'm so on top of the world news, but I've been working hard on that video, guys, for you. All right, guys, ripping up there now to the 54s, pushing, looking like it's trying to get up here. Looks like it's trying to rip, man. There's 60s, there's 70s. Can we get to 16 today? Look at that, almost there. We're gonna take 25 off here at 1590s, guys. Oh, it hit it right there. I was this slow. You guys will watch me be putting out the order. I was just slow there. It hit 1590s there, though. It would have already sold us, but I'm trying to get out at that same spot. There you go. 87s on the ask. It's kind of holding up there. We're gonna take a little bit off there just because I saw the hold up of the kind of momentum, and instead of being greedy there, I'll just take 1571s. There's no need to be greedy about 10 or 12 cents on 50 shares or 25 shares. It's not really much of a difference, guys. Don't be greedy when you're this much in the green. Try to take the tops, and that's what I'm trying to do. You guys see me try to take the tops here. I'm just picking tops. First, I took profit into this move, then I took profit into this move, and now I'm taking profit into this push. So that's what, one push, two push. Now I'm looking for that third push, that last push up. And I need to see at 16, who's gonna step in? Is there a big trader?
I'm holding AMD with, I took 1,000 shares under this low. It's that low break. I'm up a solid amount in it. Probably gonna get out break even on the rest. I'm just gonna get out here. So yeah, up currently up 201 on the day. No losing trades yet. We'll see what happens. Just gonna be patient with the next trades I get into. Market's starting to rebound a little bit. MU's breaking highs. That one looks interesting. Did anybody ever find any penny stocks that are pulling red to green moves yet? We got GNUS. We got no, not yet. What's the one I traded this morning? NOVN. Okay, that one reversed. What's the other one? It was JILL. What did that one do? Okay, so that one broke down. Glad I got out of that one.
All right, guys. You're starting to see a bottom on NKLA. I'd keep an eye on that one, guys.
All right, MU breaking highs. I'm in with 500 shares.
All right, traders. How we doing out there? Just catching up with the chat. Hope everybody's doing great this morning. Sticking to your system, like always. SPY holding VWAP.
I'm gonna take half off of MU there. Still holding 200 shares. Gonna try to ride this up to 75 ideally, but didn't get the best fill on that exit though, to be honest. I'll give it one more second and probably gonna get out the rest here.
Yeah, here's one, John. The chat's calling out. Thanks to Murray and Ebro. CLIR.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That one was making new highs. That was probably the best one I saw, I think. Oof, man, that last rip.
Good job, chat.
Yeah, good call. I think it's too late. I think that one's too high for me. But I think down there at around 175 was good. For sure. But too late for me, unfortunately. I like the move, though.
Good job, guys. Good job.
I'm just going to get out the rest here. I'll break even on
Keep
the
helping
last
each other out. All right, last attempt here to get to 16. Let's see what happens here. Dun, 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 dun. Another one setting up. Huge squeeze. Looks beautiful. Work. Hey guys, if you guys are new to the stream or just watching, we give out videos on stocks, we give out strategies. Everything we do here is for free, guys. You guys are seeing right now my screen. This is Mitch, and I trade with beginner. You also see, we'll flip to John's screen also. You guys get the view of two traders trading different strategies, different experience every single day. But at the end of the day, always looking at the market in a systematic approach. And that's what we try to do, guys, is teach you guys the risk management that's needed to become an everyday day trader.
Yes, sir. Yeah, let me try to fix this screen so you guys can see it a little bit better. How do I get this? There we go. There we go. It should be. No, not quite. But yeah, you see I'm currently up 204. I'll put it back to Mitch's because he's having a little bit bigger day.
Yeah, just one of those days where I did listen to the plan, right? You know, sometimes I talk about this often that I have sometimes trouble at the open following my plans that I set pre-market. And one of the things that I've always noticed is that when I set those plans and they follow exactly the like kind of to the key, it's always done me great to just go with the trade, because that's why you set the plan in the first place.
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Muhammad. Shout out to Muhammad. Y'all be like Muhammad. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube, so don't forget to subscribe, team. We do this live every day. Quick question, guys. What do you think about CLIR here? It's dipped down to $2. CLIR is down to $2. And I don't mind the dip buy opportunity here with this one. With that support right there. What do you guys think? I've got the equity. It's a cheap stock. I've got plenty of equity to take it, but I'm going to take it. And so we trade a little bit of everything here, guys. We trade mid and high caps. We day trade Disney. We trade penny stocks too. All right, there's the bounce that I caught. There we go. I'm just gonna scalp this. We get up a little bit higher here. 208s, nice. I'm gonna get out half just to protect it, and then hold the last 75 shares. Be a lot less strict with the last little bit. Trying to save some buying
starting
power.
To drop, guys. Sorry about that, John.
No, you're good. Small trade, but this is a very small account on thinkorswim. And I think when you're trying to day trade with no PDT rule, you have to. I'm gonna hold the rest break even. You have to manage your equity, because you can day trade on it, but the problem is that if you use too much equity, you have to wait for the T2 rule to clear, right? So you can day trade with the cash account, but you're still gonna have to follow the T2 rule, and I think that's a good lesson on day trading. If you want to be able to day trade, you just use the cash account, but you do have to wait a few days for your funds to settle after each trade, and so you have to manage your equity in your account.
Appreciate the sub, Muhammad. Well, at least, I didn't really want to make my trading day too complicated. There's another big reason why I was just watching a stock that I already knew the catalyst, knew the kind of the action, knew the chart. One of the best things you can do when you're not as prepared is stick to a stock that you know. I know a lot of people sometimes ask John, well, John, why do you keep trading AMD? Well, I'll tell you guys right now, it's because he's seen it countless times, weeks in, weeks out. And when you see a stock over and over again, you really start trying to learn the price action and how it trades.
Yeah, I mean, there's benefits to trading penny stocks, and there's benefits to trading mid and high cap stocks. One of the benefits of trading mid and high cap stocks is that you can trade the same stock consistently and understand how it moves, right? You can trade it every day. You can understand how it moves and take advantage of that, right? You can't really do that with penny stocks because they might run up and you'll never see them again, right? But with mid and high cap stocks specifically, you have that opportunity to be able to trade the same stocks consistently. And I would be crazy to say, hey, I know I'm making all this money trading AMD and MU, but just for diversity reasons, I'm going to go trade a different stock that I don't know. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm going to stick with what works. I'm going to stick with what makes me money. Ooh, I'm getting a drop here. I'll give it 1 second to hold this level, but I'm probably going to get out of CLIR quickly here. About break even. Trying to see if we're gonna get a bounce here, but we break under 90s. I just gotta get out. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Paul. Welcome, brother.
All right, guys, gonna be looking for what's called a VWAP bounce play here in HEAR. Have about 25 shares left, willing to add that right back and then just put it break even. The real key is I need to drop below 15. If I get a drop below 15, I'll feel confident in that I can scoop it right quickly and it gets right back up to 16.
Alright, so I'm very close to exiting this one on a CLIR. We're giving it time, but watch this new low right here at 190. I'll put Mitch up just because he's having a bigger day, and I'll continue to update you guys on this one. I might get out. I might keep it up for just a second.
Order out, guys. 1501 to add 25 shares. It's really not much, but it will go ahead and give us a double share position to look for the extension back up to 16.
Yeah, I ended up getting out of CLIR. Took a $3 loss. Still green on the day after my NOV and trade, but $3 loss. Still learning and still kind of growing my system and trying to figure out what works with these. So it's going to be a process for sure, as always. I'm scalping MU right here, holding 500 shares. Took 1,000 originally, but gonna hold the rest pretty close to break even.
Steven asked me a question. Really, just to answer your question truthfully, Steven, really my advice here wouldn't matter, man. It's gonna be up to you. And that's why I don't want to give you a significant that you should sell or buy there, because at the end of the day, if you got stuck in a position at a different price, it's going to be up to you to determine the risk that you establish for this trade. If it's above that risk, then I always say stick to the process. The process says if it gets above our risk, we cut it. But there's another way of looking at this. You could look at trying to hedge your position with options that I will give you the advice of. Maybe that could help you. But now that the price point is so low, the hedging would be a little bit difficult. When the move just starts getting away from you, the hedging is a little bit easier. But at this point, I would necessarily couldn't give you advice on either side, just because where you are in the position. And also, the hedging is going to be tough here at $10, especially if you're trying to figure out how to get out of the position. All right, guys, seen a bunch of comments about that U1. That U1, everyone wants the U1, you know? U1, let me see it. Oh, she's a rocket. She's a halted rocket.
UONE?
Yeah, she's halted about 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she's on the 5th halt.
Yeah, crazy move, man.
Dude, this is one of those that you got to be careful, guys. This is one of those that you see the bid drop about $2 sometimes, and then what do when you look down at your account and you see the bid down $2, but the ask is above $2? It's kind of hard to trade these. Just be careful, guys. It's not about loading the boat whenever you're trading these cheap movers. It's about taking smaller size first, trying to let the trade work for you. If you hit the big one, you hit the big one. But don't try to just go all in, all at once, because I can tell you that right now, that's how I used to struggle when I traded these back in my early experience days in trading, is that I used to take way too big sizing. And that's probably why I switched away from them. All right, guys, looking for my dip buy here in HEAR. Order out 1501. You know, one stock that people keep not, I don't even trade it, and I need to start focusing more on it, is AMC, man. That thing is, when it drops big, and it drops just beautifully. I don't see how anyone even buys this stock up, but it had a beautiful fade today. Tight risk, 595s. You could have risked right off $6, and you're looking for a potential of it going through 580s. So right there, 15 cents for 5 cents risk. All right, guys, just got to fill there in HEAR, and now going to hold the rest, break even. Stop placed. at 1445s. Average cost is 47. I always try to put it a cent or two away from that.
Yeah, I'm scalping MU here. Catching the high of the daybreak. Slowly scaling out of the position now. There we go. Alright, I got out the rest. I'm up 270 on the day. Not too bad. No losing trades yet. Maybe I could have let that one go a little bit longer, but hey, green's green. Yeah, a lot of people talking about Tesla today too. Honestly, I'm still watching CLIR to see if it bounces where I thought it might. I'm learning penny stocks a little bit more as time goes on. One thing I'm learning though is that I need to take profits fast. Like, I know $15 win might seem small, but like relative to the account and what I'm trying to do, I think scalping 15 cents with 100 shares when I'm first learning is fine. Yeah, Tesla battling the $1,000 level.
There you go. Looking like a VWAP bounce, at least. Let's see if he'll get it.
Yeah, I'm seeing that, Pablo. I'm watching it. It's still a little too early. When did UONE halt? You know, guys, I think one of the most profitable penny stock strategies is going to be the red to green move, right? And I think if you look at UNOE, it's obvious, right? Like, you could see UNOE drop down a little bit at the bell. It dropped down to 670. It dropped all the way down to like $6. Huge range. And then when it broke that previous high that it formed, when it went from dropping at the open to breaking that high that it formed in the open, on that opening first candle, it just ripped up and got halted. But that thing ripped up like, what? Over 100%. Ooh, I should have held MU. CLR did it, man. I think, alright, so UNOE is resumed, guys. It's resumed. It opened up at 1498. It's at 15 now. It's up to 1560 now. Huge percentage moves. I think it just got halted again, though. Yeah. Halted again. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yeah, this is not the one I like to be at, guys. I can tell you right now, from my experience, I used to 100% avoid a stock that had halted more than twice.
Yeah, 100%.
That was the rule. If I got in on the first halt and it just ripped up, I was okay. I wasn't mad. You know, it was making me money. But I learned just watching halts that the halts down are scary.
Yeah, for sure.
If a stock halts upwards, it can just as easily halt downwards.
Right. Yeah, I got caught in one the other day on I can't remember what it was, like IDEX, and it got halted on the way up. Look at CLIR though, guys. This is the one I'm bummed out about. It dropped down to 185. I got out at 190, and now it ripped up to 220s. VWAP bounce actually in a penny stock, man. I'm not gonna trade it again because I mean, I have enough equity too, though. Like, thinking about it, like, I have enough equity to buy like a few hundred shares of these penny stocks and basically trade as much as I want, because at this point I have enough equity in my account too. Yeah, I mean, Mitch is on here. This is Mitch's screen up right now. Yeah, me too, Felix. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, some guy, this is what some guy told me today on Facebook. He said, today I will be copying you move for move. Don't make me lose. You want to know what my response was? Please don't copy me. There's a delay of 30 seconds in the stream. If you copy me, you will lose. We are not meant to be copied, just for learning. 100%.
All right, guys, definitely strapping in to here there. At least I got a little ad. I'm gonna give this one a shot to get back up there to that 16. All right, guys, like always, definitely hit the subscribe and the like. You guys heard me talk about this stock HEAR in the morning. If you guys don't join us in pre-market, definitely start doing it, guys. We talk about all the stocks that we're going to be looking at during the day. And also we talk about the major market news. So join with us, talk about the news. We can always kind of be more open to the conversation, whether you're a bull, a bear, or maybe you just like trading particular stocks. Definitely join us in pre-market as we go over these top stocks and pick our plays for the day.
Yeah, market's breaking highs, guys. Catching AMD here. Sorry, I'm trying to manage everything. Scaling out a little bit more in MU. Holding 200 shares left of MU. Long. I'm probably gonna get out pretty soon here. This was just based off of market correlation. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out there. So I'm up 343 on the day. So far no losses yet. This is my P&L. I only traded 3 stocks, which were AMD, MU, and Snapchat. But yeah, no losses yet. So we're gonna keep moving up. Maybe I should have held a little bit more with MU there, but we're working it. Still mad I missed out on CLIR, but it is what it is. Yeah, we start streaming at about 8:15 market time is when we start streaming, and I've been trading in pre-market a lot too. Like I've been trading penny stocks in pre-market and then penny stocks at the open, and then as the day goes on, I usually start to trade a little bit more mid and high caps, but we trade a little bit of everything really. I trade on Webull, Robinhood, Thinkorswim, Tefs. We trade on it all. So a halt M&M is when usually they're 5 or 10 minutes, right? It varies though. Most of the time they're 5 minutes. And so what you'll see is a circuit breaker halt, which is they halt it for 5 minutes to slow it down, basically. A lot of the times if it gets halted on the way up though, it's going to gap up and vice versa, but not always. They're very random sometimes too, and usually they last for 5 minutes.
All right, guys, seeing the stock VWAP bounce there. It's hanging that VWAP, so I'll just let it work, leave the rest break even. I'll let you guys know when I get out. See if this one breaks the trend line.
You see, guys, and I think if I'm gonna get good at penny stocks, I have to take trades like this, right? Like I'm green on the day. Like if you look at me on NOVN, This is my P&L on the day. I'm up $32 on NOV, and I lost money on, what was the other one? On JILL, you can see I lost $1.87, and then on CLIR I lost $3.70. So I'm up about 25 bucks. But I think if I'm gonna trade these, I have to take advantage of some of the moves that happen here. But yeah, UONE is halted here. Again, look at this move, man. This is a absolutely ridiculous move. Almost 300% move. Or almost 200% move. AMD broke lows. The interesting part of AMD here is that if it comes back to this previous closing price right here, we might get a bounce. If it breaks underneath that, it looks really weak. And so I like it down to 54.50 here for AMD if it does break under this previous closing price and holds as resistance, I mean. Is options trading better than actual stocks? I mean, that's subjective. It's gonna depend on on your preferences. You know, there's benefits and there's negatives to options trading. One of the pros for options trading is that you have a very defined risk, right? You're only when you buy options, that is, and so when you buy options, you're only risking what you pay for that option. Right, so like you buy a $30 call option, you're risking 30 bucks. That's your set risk. You can't change that risk. That's what you're risking, right? You're risking 30 bucks. It's very defined that way. And so in that regard, it's good. Options usually have worse liquidity. And so with that said, that's probably some of the cons of options, or the flaws of options, is that they have less liquidity generally, not always, but generally they have less liquidity. And so there's pros and cons. It just depends on personal preference, honestly. Is Powell speaking yet? Hey, I'm still trading. Hero, I'm still trading, brother. I'm just waiting to see if I find anything else good. I'm up a lot on the day, up 340s. So no losses yet today. They've all been green, so we're gonna try to keep that going. Alerts are better than stops to avoid hunts. I mean, I don't mind. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Ali. Welcome, brother. Appreciate that. I don't mind using mental stops with my trades, because a lot of the time you are going to get hunted, and I'd rather just play it subjectively with regard to stop losses in general. That way, if it touches a level, I'm not going to immediately get stopped out. I can play it by ear. But I think that that's a little bit more of an advanced way to do it, because I think if you're a new trader, it's going to be very hard for you to not be all like, I'm just going to give it a little bit more time and see what happens. You know, I think that's a very common thing for a new trader to do, right? And so as a trader, I think you need to be honest with yourself about the potential downfalls of mental stops, and only use them if you have the discipline to use them, you know. Yeah, crazy, James. Absolutely crazy, brother. Hey, yeah. Hey, 100% Felix. Hey, that was a crazy win, brother. So you got to be happy with that, man. Good job. You know, that's a nice win, man. And you can see AMD bounced right at that previous closing price. And so that's why I said I want to see a breakdown underneath that in a really like solid way. Because that is a huge, you can see how much support like these previous closing price levels have over a stock's movement, right? Like look at this. Look at how much stocks respect this level. Like look at yesterday, everything, you know. And that was before it even closed there. Yeah, it's easier said than done, Devin. I think emotions are always going to be somewhat of a factor. And the reason for that is because it's like no matter how much you try, you're always going to hate losing. Nobody likes losing, right? In the end, as you get better as a trader, it becomes less significant. And you're going to be able to manage it better. But even the most experienced traders obviously don't like losing. There's nothing you can do about that. People don't like to lose money. But with that said, you do get better at it with time, for sure. I'm just waiting here. We're going to find some moves. As AMD gets closer to this 55 level, I could anticipate a potential rejection here for a short play with a few hundred shares. But I think we got to wait and see. Market's starting to bounce back some more here. So far, we got a lot of choppiness action in the market in general, though. Alright, so this is at 95. It's about 10-cent risk. I'd be risking about 50 bucks with this trade on AMD. I'm gonna take it and just risk 50 bucks up to 95. See if we can get a move down to that previous closing price. Is all I really want to see. All right. Got to get the spread to even out a little bit, though. Thinkorswim's a little slow, it looks like. I'm gonna get out there. Either Thinkorswim's lagging or Tef's is lagging, but I see it moving up. And if Tef's is lagging, I'm gonna try to take advantage of that lag and get out. Yeah, okay. I think I saved myself some money there, but I don't mind jumping back in it. We'll see. Alright, market breaking highs here. I think we're going to get some following moves in a lot of stocks. So the market's breaking highs at 315.50. Doesn't look like here is going to bounce, brother. Yeah, I mean that's Mitch was the one trading here. I'm not sure what that one's gonna do. I haven't really looked at it. All right, so here's this level again here. I'm gonna jump back in with 500 shares here for AMD. Quick bounce back. I think I just have to risk off of 96 here. I did take my first loss on that last trade, though. That was my first loss of the day. Not looking that great. worst case scenario here. I gotta get out soon. Yeah, I don't want to catch that squeeze up. Big monster rip for AMD. And it might actually hold resistance here at 55, but I think I just gotta take my profit. Maybe if it holds this, I can comfortably risk that again, but I think the market's squeezing up, and so I think some other stuff are going to be following it here. Might switch to MU. I think I've had a little bit better results, but yeah, that's my first loss on the day. I lost about 80 bucks there. I've certainly had better results trading MU today, though. Gotta put on a different song. There we go. That's a better song. I don't know what the catalyst is for CLIR. Yeah, that's going to be subjective, Preston. Everybody cuts losses at different points. And I'm going to jump in with 400 shares of MU here. Looking to see if we get a surge above up to the whole dollar. Smaller position than normal here with 400 shares. Since I took my first loss, I think I have to start to scale down some. I took my first loss of the day, Sid. I'm just looking for a bounce right here now, see if we get it. There's 92s. There's 94s. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but I like the strength coming in. I don't know if people are selling before this resistance or what, but I'm gonna get out half here. Hold the last 200 shares, see if we get a rip above this 52 level. Sevens. Like I said, I just want to see a breakout over 92, and I can be a little bit more patient here on the rest, just because I've scaled out of some already. 88s. Gotta be kind of strict with the last little bit, just because we've scaled out. I'm just gonna get out there. Too big of a squeeze. Made a little bit of money on it, but nothing too significant. Market actually turned around really quickly here. So if we look at the SPY, this is really what happened. Is that the SPY was teetering, the market was teetering around the highs up here, and then we just got this big red candle that scared a lot of people out of these positions. Not saying we're not going to have more opportunity, but that's what we're getting in the overall market. I am up $271 on the day. CLIR has a new undisclosed contract with Exxon. Okay. I'm gonna try MU again. gonna wait for that. We gotta wait for the breakout above there before I actually get in it though. Market chop city. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Benicio. Y'all be like Benicio and hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We are not experts here. We are not gurus. We are not selling courses. We're not doing any of that stuff. We just give everything away to everybody for free. And so if you appreciate free day trading and swing trading and invest in content, show your support by clicking the subscribe button like Benicio there and be like him. Hit that subscribe button. Show support for what we do here. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. Hit that like button as well, guys. I definitely appreciate it if you do. Yeah, I mean, SPY's just chop city. Like, look at the range here. I'm gonna wait for this range to break, and that's probably gonna be my next trade. Like, here's the range right there. Like, you can see this range, very obvious range. Like, let me draw it out a little bit better. Like, look at this range right here. A lot of confirmations. That's how choppy we are today. But the good thing about chop like this is that when you actually get a breakout above or below it, you're gonna get some momentum opportunities there. So, like, with that, I'm just gonna wait for this chop to break. You know, we should have some opportunities. I can go look at some penny stocks while we do that. Maybe trade some penny stocks now that we have this very choppy movement in the market itself. So we're going to see what we get. But until we get some breaks in that chop, I'll probably just wait. Unless MU breaks those highs up there. I don't hate that. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Shout out to Shade. Y'all be like Shade. Hit the subscribe button, team.
All right, team, getting stopped out of there. The HEAR position at the 1447. This one could continue going up on the day, but definitely taking the profits there. 269 on the day. Definitely not a bad day at all.
Yeah, nice work, bro. Yeah, market's been kind of choppy the last few minutes. I'm just waiting for that range to break. Appreciate the stub, Steven. Thank you, man. Hey, my man Trader Mike dropping us with the link. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Ooh, look at the SPY. Ooh. I'm gonna short MU here. I might be risking a little bit too much, but I'm gonna try to take it quick. I'm gonna get out half there. Holding 200 shares. Huge drop in the market. We should get a huge downward swing here. I'm holding 200 shares left. Gonna get out a little bit more there. Holding 100 shares left. Big downward momentum starting to happen here. So this is what I'm scalping at off the bottom. Holding 100 shares left. I'm going to get out the rest there. I'm seeing a rebound. So was able to catch a nice little $70 there from the market. I noticed the big downturn in the market just now. So I did scalp that momentum. Some type of catalyst had to just happen, I think. But I'm going to look it up real quick, guys. So I'll be right back. I appreciate everybody subbing today. But yeah, that was a big market move. Appreciate the sub, Hammond and Stefan, however you say it, my bad. But yeah, big drop in the market. Let me look up to see what's really going on here. Okay, so yeah, so we got some news releases. Now, the first one that came out is that COVID-19 related hospitalizations in Texas have surpassed a new record with 2.518 thousand confirmed patients in hospitals in Texas. Tribune's release. Beijing city government has reported, yeah, that's bad for me, bro. Beijing city government, I'm in Texas, by the way, guys. Beijing city government reported an increase in COVID-19 emergency response level to 2 to 3. Indian Foreign Ministry says China unilaterally tried to change the status quo at the disputed border site. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell expects that unemployment will continue to decline, resulting in significant job gains. And so that's the latest. But yeah, these are the releases that are coming out in the last 3 minutes, fluctuating and influencing the market in general. And so I hope you guys could see why I scalped that. I was able to catch a quick little $70 bill, scalping that on MU. As soon as I noticed that big drop in the market, I knew MU would follow suit. So I quickly jumped in. and caught that. But yeah, interesting dynamic there with the market. We'll see what happens here, guys. But man, yeah, I'm just scalping it, Sid. I'm just scalping it, brother. That's all it is, man. I see the market drop. I'm jumping in MU on a very quick trade. I'm not trying to hold that any significant amount. Market breaks under 313.30 here, and I'm gonna jump back in short some other moves. Powell is taking questions, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm just reading the news releases, Steve. That's all I'm doing. You know, so I'm not saying I agree or disagree or they're good or bad or whatever. I'm just reading the releases that I see from the news. That's it. So how do you make money with it going down? I'm shorting the stocks, right? Like when I see here's the SPY itself breaking under that 312.30 level that I talked about. I might jump in AMD now. Small size though, just because very volatile market here. I'm gonna jump in AMD with 200 shares. Risk above the whole dollar is all I'm risking. So like 20 bucks. That's all I'm risking here. But yeah, there's the market breaking lows, so hopefully it'll drag AMD down with it. Slightly. Break even right now. There's 89s, 88s. And you see as the range in the market and volatility go up, you see me size down. So that might be contrary to what a lot of people do, but that's how I protect my account. Like I said, I'll let AMD hit the whole dollar up there, and I'll get out if it breaks 55. Why don't I short the SPY? I would rather play the correlation. Pairs trade the correlation than shorting the SPY itself. I have better results that way, because sometimes you get a lagging stock. So like the market might drop fast and you get another stock that kind of lags behind it by a few seconds. And with those few seconds, I'm able to front load onto that position before the move happens and take advantage of the SPY's volatility, if that makes sense, right? If I tried to do it on the SPY, I wouldn't have any edge because I would be basically trying to play off of just that chart instead of the pairs. I'm gonna get out here. Just besides the pairs between that, right? So I get a little bit of an edge with those type of moves. So got out of AMD. AMD is just not my favorite stock today, guys. I'm gonna jump in 200 shares of MU, see if that'll treat me a little bit better, just because the market's testing breaking lows here. So ideally, I'd like to get out of like MU at 51. Too much volatility here. I'm out. Maybe I'm being a little bit antsy with this, but you know, it's alright. No, you can't short on Robinhood, just long. Robinhood's not really meant to short. Man, maybe I should have held MU. I think I'm being a little bit antsy there with my exits, but that's alright.
Back in what? Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys.
All right, market breaking lows. I'm jumping in with 500 shares of AMD. I might be getting a little stubborn with AMD, but we'll see. I'm going to be very strict with my reward and just try to get out. So if we can get down to 75, I'll probably get out the rest. Okay, we're down to 78s, 77s. All right, I'm probably gonna get out quickly here. We're kind of, it's being a little volatile. About break even. 78. All right, boom. All right, I took half off there, holding 200 shares left, protecting myself in that AMD trade. Like I said, I wanted to get out around 75. You know, I'm gonna take another half off, and I'm just gonna let the rest work to see if we get a breakdown under the previous closing price with this one. I'm gonna get out the rest here. So up, did I get out? No. Okay, I'm gonna get out the rest there. Sorry. Up 320 on the day. Nice little day here. Yeah, it's cool, Sid. Like I said, you could be contrary. That's okay. No stress. Like, all I'm really doing is pairs trading the market volatility, right? So I'm looking at the SPY. If the SPY's weak, I short MU, AMD, you know, a few other ones. If the SPY's strong, I long them, and that's all I'm doing is trying to take advantage of very short-term volatility in the SPY and overall market relative to these different sectors. Like microchip is what I'm attacking now, but it varies day to day. And y'all remember to hit that subscribe button. We still got 460 people in here, guys, so y'all hit the subscribe button. We do this live every day. Like I said, we're not experts here. We're just giving our opinion on things. Like, people get really weird with us just for giving our opinion on things, and you know, the reality is that we do this live for free every day. We're not experts. We just, you know, teach you guys our subjective way to approach these trades, our subjective systems with that, and you know, we just show you guys what works for us, and it might not work for you, you know. And so with that said, if you appreciate free content, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single day for free on YouTube. And so, like I said, you want to support free content, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, y'all be like Relic. Hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. Show support for what we do here, team. Alright, market bouncing back quickly here. Alright, so Beijing put out a lot of releases just now in the last 2 minutes. One of them is that it says Beijing city officials advised people not to leave Beijing unless it is necessary to do so, and those doing so should have a nucleic test result, which they will not ask for companies and factories to halt work, but will encourage working from home as well. And so that's the latest release. We had the GDT US dollar 29.79 plus 1.9%. Whole milk powder US dollar was 28.29 plus 2.2%. That's the latest release. Hey, y'all, appreciate it, Nick. Welcome, brother. Appreciate the sub, guys. Welcome to the team. Yeah, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. He's got the best, in my opinion. His Discord is really what made me change my mind and start to trade some of these penny stock moves. And so with that, y'all go check his Discord out. Really active Discord, probably the most active Discord about penny stocks that I've ever been in. And so y'all go check out my man Mike's Discord. Really cool Discord, really active. They do a lot of call outs there. Appreciate the sub, Veronica, Nick, Relic, Hammond. Appreciate the love, team. And yeah, here's the link to Mike's Discord here as well. Really active penny stock Discord if you're into that. So check out that link. Go to that link there, and yeah, go check it out. Market's about to break lows again. I'm going to start to take some smaller sizing with some of these moves. I'm looking at MU with 200 shares now. As the SPY breaks lows. But yeah, y'all go check out, not the trade ideas, let me remove that. Y'all go check out Mike's Discord. The link's in the chat right there. Like I said, really cool Discord. Really active Discord too. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Kay. Welcome in, appreciate it. Thank you guys. Maybe AMD here. What do you guys think? AMD or MU? I'm liking AMD a little bit more. I think it's looking weaker here. I'm going to get an MU with 200 shares, and the reason I'm going to get an MU as opposed to, or AMD with 200 shares, and the reason I'm getting an AMD as opposed to MU is because AMD actually just broke under the previous closing price, which is a much weaker sign here. Now, it might turn out bad because AMD is one that has not done me right today. But it's breaking under the previous closing price, which is a huge psychological level. It's the level when a stock goes from red to green. And so I'm going to get in with a few hundred shares and let it battle that previous closing price, if that makes sense, right? So here's the previous closing price at around 69. And so I'm gonna let it battle that and hope that holds this resistance and try to catch it down to the $0.50 at 54.50 is all I'm doing here. Okay. We're battling 60 now, 58s, okay. 57s. All right, I'm gonna get out half here. Holding 100 shares left. Like I said, down to the $0.50 is all I want. See if we can break underneath that. We actually did break under the previous closing price, which is why I decided to get in this one. And then I'll be a little bit looser with these 100 shares now. Okay, that's what I wanted to see, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna get out the rest there. I hope you guys heard the plan and understood why I followed it like that. As soon as we broke underneath the $0.50, you know, I decided to get out. I'm up about 340 on the day. Yeah, it was AMD. So basically, the logic goes like this with that last trade, guys, is that this light blue line right here is the previous closing price, okay? That light blue line is a huge level with most stocks, not only mid and high caps like this, but pennies as well. And the reason it's a big level is because this is the level where a stock goes from red to green on the day and from green to red. If it breaks above that light blue line, which is, again, the previous closing price, if it breaks above it, then it's going to green from red. It's pulling what they call a red to green move. If it goes underneath it like it just did, it's pulling what we call a green to red move. And that's going to have a lot of sway. You can see how much AMD respected that level the last time. Here, it bounced directly off of that level. And so once we broke specifically this 63 level, which was the low of that last test, I'm like, okay, well, that's going to hold resistance. It's going to hold it down. We have the $half right underneath it. And so I'm going to get in there, plan to jump in and jump out quickly as it breaks below the $half, or breaks below the light blue line right there, which is, again, the previous closing price. Alright, now we're moving back to that level on AMD. I don't hate it still. Maybe shorting the bounce to test that level. But I don't know, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, it was AMD. I love the TVIX. Yeah, the TVIX I'm sure is ripping up right now, right? And that's one of the ways, like, somebody asks me, how can you short the market? Right? You want to know how you short the market if you can only go long, if you don't have a margin account, or you can only go long. The way you short the market, guys, is you trade the TVIX. The TVIX goes up as the market drops. The TVIX is technically an inverse volatility ETF, right? But basically what it does is if the market goes down, the TVIX is going to go up. You could play the TVIX long with that. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm just saying that's one of the ways you short the market, right? You buy the TVIX. It's really beneficial for traders that can't go short. And look at AMD. Like I said, I was thinking about it. I didn't end up doing it. But look at how much it respects that previous closing price. Like, look at this. It bounces exactly up to that level. Rejects exactly off of that level. So really profitable way to approach it. I ultimately didn't catch it, but it is what it is. TVIX is what it is. Hey, appreciate the sub, Lynn. Welcome, bro. Appreciate it. I think I've only had one loss today. This is my P&L. You can't see it because I was ultimately green on the symbol. But I think I had one loss today, so I think I traded like 6 times, lost once. Over 80% accuracy. Not too bad. And we have a few people asking about our platform. Like the platform that you see me using here, this is TEFs through TradeNet, right? And the way it works is if you're outside of the US now, they no longer accept US clients for the funded account program. You could still buy a package, and if you're in the US, the package comes with a course and a demo account and access to their chat room. But you get a demo account, and it's still pretty cheap. It's about $400 for the packages, and that's what comes with it if you're in the US, right? But if you're outside of the US, it gives you access to the funded account program as long as you haven't signed up too many times before. And with that, they give you $14,000 to trade with their base package. There's no PDT rule, and you can short. And it operates like a prop firm. So there's a 70-30 profit split and a max loss of 700, but it's super cheap relative to what you're actually paying. Like if you're outside of the US, I think it makes a ton of sense because again, you're spending $400, you're getting to day trade with no PDT rule and short stocks for $400, right? And then there's a 70-30 split. So if you take that 14,000 they give you and you turn it into 15K, they take 30% of that, but they're giving you thousands in buying power for $400, right? And so in that regard, it makes sense. There's a $700 max loss with it. There is but again, I mean, your max loss is 700, you're spending 400, so you're still getting almost twice as much. Good risk reward in that regard. If you're in the US like me, there's the link if you want to check it out. If you're in the US like me and you're looking for a way to get started, check out Webull. We've been trading on Webull. I've also been using Thinkorswim. I'm going to drop a video on how to get around the PDT rule in a few days. But you can also check out Webull if you are in the US. There's the link. You get a free stock for signing up, I think, and then you get a free, and then you get another free stock if you deposit over $100. Market's bouncing, guys. It's up to 309. So we are getting somewhat of a rebound. And what you got to understand about this drop, guys, is that the market ripped up all day yesterday, right? So the market's still up relative to the last few days. Yeah, it's pulling back substantially here just because Powell was talking, right? But the market's still up in the last few days. It's still up a pretty solid amount too. A lot of the time people play the market too short term, right? The reality is we're still up in the last, let me see. Yeah, in the last 3 days, last 3 market days, we're still up. And so, you know, pullbacks happen. We'll see what happens. I'm looking at these for the summer. I think the market will probably go up throughout the summer. But who knows? It could very easily go the other way. No. So basically, what 13? It stays stationary at 13,300 Van. And so it doesn't follow you up, right? So you would be fine. You just can't lose. You can't go under. If you take the $14,000 account, you can't go under 13,300. So it doesn't follow you up. If you turn it into 16,000, then your new max loss is 2,700, right? So it's just 13,300 your max loss. But yeah, market's spiking up here. Not spiking up, but market's bouncing back, I guess is the better word for it. They must have said something good, let me guess. Yeah, FDIC on the first quarter says U.S. banks profit fell by almost 70% in first quarter. Half of all U.S. banks reported a yearly decline in profit. Fed Powell said the Fed has made absolutely no decision yet to go forward with YCC. Concept of using YCC is at an early stage so far. Ooh, WAFU, guys. Sorry, somebody was calling out this penny stock. Look at WAFU here. Ooh, crazy rip. Hey, nice, Jade. Alright, so market's actually bouncing all the way back up to 312. Everything's kind of bouncing back. Interesting. Yeah, I'm trading penny stocks too fast. I've been trading them for the last few days, man. I got thousands in my Thinkorswim account now, and so we've been trading them. I'm up a little bit on the day. Like I said, y'all join us more in pre-market. That's when I mostly start to front load onto some strength into the open. Basically, my strategy here is very simple. It's basically I just wait for a stock to run up with high relative volume, dip down to a whole dollar or major support level, and then try to dip buy it at that spot and ride it up for a breakout at the open. Very simple strategy. Yeah, I am up 26.84 on the day. Yeah, me too. That's basically what I've been doing. We're gonna see what else we could find today. I'm watching the market now. I mean, that's the biggest moves that we're getting at this point. Market rebounded a pretty big amount, really, in the last 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Can somebody tell me what the spreads on Webull are? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just normal spreads, right? I don't know though. Let's compare them. We're gonna look at AMD here. We can compare that. Why it's not loading? That's weird. Weird. Hold on. Let me log into Webull real quick. Trying to find where does that even show you? I don't even see where it shows you that. I don't even think they have level 2 on Webull. I just have to use another chart, honestly. They might though. I don't know. We'll have to look. Oh, this is on TradeNet and Tefs. I traded on my Tefs account. I traded AMD, MU, and Snapchat today. That's it. Just AMD, MU, and Snapchat. In penny stock land, I traded NOVN and I made $32.41 on Thinkorswim. Then I lost a little bit on CLIR. I lost less than $4, and then I lost about $1.50 on JILL to end the day up in penny stocks a staggering 27 bucks, basically a little bit under 26.84 to be exact. And so, but yesterday was green in penny stocks. I made $50 yesterday, so I've been making money in penny stocks and kind of growing my Thinkorswim account. So not too bad. I'm learning how to manage it, but you know, I've definitely been trading them a little bit more. Here's a pullback in WAFU. See, the range is just so crazy for this one, honestly, team. Just so big. No, I'm not sure, Cat. I don't know, man. I know, I mean, U.S. people can buy TradeNet packages. You're just not going to get access to the funded account. I think what they're doing now is they're giving you a demo account to trade with. And so by that regard, I mean, I think they're working on it now. We'll have news in the next few days about what they end up doing. But yeah, I think for now they're giving traders demo accounts. If you're outside the U.S., you could still buy a TradeNet package and get access to the funded account program. And if you already have an account like me, you could still trade on them. But for people outside or people in the U.S., you're just out of luck, basically. Yeah, from what I noticed, the spreads weren't that bad. Like, I didn't get filled bad when I traded on there. See, I was thinking about dip buying this one. I stopped. LOIT. Well, I'll tell you this, man. I think me trading mid and high cap stocks has made me a better penny stock trader. And I'll explain that logic here. And the reason for that is because, like, here's the reality, right? Is that when you trade, you're gonna understand momentum. Especially me being like a momentum scalper in mid and high cap stocks, that helps me trade some of these penny stocks really well. And this is a great example. This is just a VWAP bounce for WAFU. Look at this move up, pull back to the VWAP, and look at that bounce right off of the whole dollar and the VWAP. Same type of strategy I use with most of the other plays I make. And so, like, momentum moves make sense in penny stock world too, and that's what I'm realizing. It works. You know, it works. Like I said, I used to think penny stocks were kind of a sham. But the reality is they work. You could. I'm green in the last 2 weeks trading penny stocks, like, pretty consistently. Like, I have my own little system on how I dip buy penny stocks and ride the strength into the open, and it works. It doesn't always work, but it works enough to make me profit from it. I think scalping's probably the best move for it, but yeah, LOIT's ripping up. This was too cheap for me. Yeah, market's rebounding big here. Man, crazy. Something good had to come out. All right. They said despite COVID-19 disruptions, bank capitals and liquidity levels remain strong. Said bank charge-offs, PF delinquent debt rose around 15% year over year, driven by an 87% increase in C&I loans. Canadian emergency response benefits coming. Emergency response benefit income support to be extended by 8 weeks. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the Fed is less concerned about the housing market than it was a few months ago. It does not see a need for a new Fed facility in the sector. Interesting. There's WAFU though. Look at WAFU rip here. I gotta get better at these, but I could see it getting halted right here too. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets. Look at that. Right when I talked about it. Wow. And this is what I'm talking about, is that like I've traded penny stocks enough to know how they act, right? WAFU is halted up over 715 at that high at the day break that it just got into. We got a halted stock here. It'll probably open up at 22:10 or at 11:22 market time. So WAFU is halted right now, guys. We do have a halted stock with WAFU. Yeah, for sure, too fast. It happens, brother, you know. Yeah, for sure. I can kind of see that. I mean, I still, obviously, like, listen, I'm very consistent with mid and high caps, too. But I think that skill is only going to translate well back over to penny stocks, right? So, like, I traded penny stocks first, lost a lot of money when I was a brand new trader. But now that I've been trading a lot more, and I have vastly more experience in the market now, I've had a lot better success trading penny stocks just because I think I understand the momentum, and I have more discipline now too. I don't need to risk a lot, and when I don't risk a lot, I feel more comfortable about it in general, right? But it varies. But with that said, you know, there's money to be made in penny stocks. Like I for a long time I thought you couldn't, but I think the reality is most people just can't because most traders are new. Most traders are new, and if you're new, you're probably gonna get eaten alive, man. It's not something that's going to turn out well for most people. I think you got to just take the time to trade small and learn. And I think a lot of the time new traders watch gurus and in turn just trade way too large than they're necessarily ready for. And with that, it just ends up destroying their account fast and they say it's rigged and they give up, right? But the reality is you just got to trade small and you got to condition yourself to do the right thing, and that takes time. But yeah, WAFU should open up in about 2 minutes. And with that said, I've been using, honestly, I've been using trade ideas a lot more, and it's been super effective. And so if anybody wants to check out trade ideas, I think I have the link here. But honestly, just super legit scanners, in my opinion. The best scanners in trading, I think, because they're just really up to date. They're the easiest to use. And so if you want to check out trade ideas, like I said, in my opinion, they're probably the best scanners that they have in the market right now. And so if you want to check them out, let me see. Yeah, if you want to check out trade ideas, here's the link for that. Yeah, there's the link for trade ideas. Like I said, dope scanners, super up to date. It really tells me what's moving in the market, honestly. Well, then I'm just not going to trade there. Yeah. I mean, I'm watching. Here's the thing, right? This is the truth, right? Some traders like level 2 action. The reality is level 2, especially with penny stocks, is so highly manipulated that it's going to be extremely difficult for you to find good positions to get into, right? It's going to be so tough to find good positions with the level 2 because it's just manipulated so much in the market, team. It's just manipulated a lot. And so with that said, because it's not, here's the level 2, right? The level 2 is not actually filled orders. It's just orders that traders throw up. And so they could throw a huge order without any intention on that order actually getting filled and manipulate the level 2. It's highly manipulated. The only reason I use the level 2 is to judge where I'm going to enter the stock if I'm jumping in on the ask price. As I say, that WAFU is resumed here. It went up to 750 and it's filled the entire gap back down. But WAFU is resumed. It gapped up about 45% higher, about 45 cents higher. I'm sorry, about 40 cents maybe, about 40 cents higher, maybe about 35 cents higher. And we are immediately getting everybody selling out of the position, ultimately dropping this on WAFU. I think an interesting level here is $7 to see if it holds above that. Alright guys, I gotta use my allergy nose spray. There's been allergies lately, so I gotta use my nose spray. Alright, so yeah, this is why you gotta take profits fast in stocks like WAFU. What's up, Todd? What's up, man? What do you think about Warrior Trading and Tim Sykes? I mean, I don't ever say anything bad about anybody. I think they both have value in their free content. I've never seen their premium content. I think a lot of their free content's valuable. Whether they pump up stocks, I really don't know. But I think there's value in their free content. Yeah, Todd, I've been trading penny stocks a little bit more, man, and I've actually had pretty good results, honestly, trading penny stocks. Man, the market is bouncing all the way back here, guys. Look at this. I think we might get a run up and a break of 750 after this dip here. We're putting in higher lows. We're putting in higher highs up there. And so we might get a run up to at least 750 here for, what is this? I forgot what stock. WAFU. And so I think we might get a run up here. I'm not going to trade it, but... Hey, I called that out at 675, team. I called that bounce out at 675, and that's what I'm saying, is that they are predictable. They are predictable. We're getting higher lows, we're getting higher highs, we're getting a run up. Now, I don't know if it's going to hit 750, but if I was holding this on that dip at 675, I'd be selling into this strength, right? There's 30s. Okay? And this is what I'm saying. Like, I hated on penny stocks for a while, but they are somewhat predictable. I called it. I gotta start trading these more, man. They're profitable. There's 740s, 45s. What did I say, guys? It just hit 750. Exactly what I just said. We might get halted on the break, too. We got to be careful here. I'm not even trading this, but we might get halted on this break. Let's see. We're either going to get halted on the break or we're going to get such a reversal that it just squeezes down really, really quickly. Is it halted? We are halted, I think. Yep. I can predict exactly what's gonna happen. Exactly what's gonna happen here. That's what I'm saying. Penny stocks are profitable. I retract my previous statements about it. They're predictable. Like, that's surprising how close I can predict that, man. Man. And these moves happen, man. I gotta start jumping on these moves, man. They are predictable, 100%. Because you just saw me do it. There's a 30-second delay on the stream, but you saw me do that live. As it was happening, I was calling out exactly what was gonna happen. And then it happened. I gotta start trading these, man. Yep. Hey, I called it. I said if we break 750, we're gonna get a halt. I called this down here. I said exactly what was gonna happen right here. I'm not trying to act like a guru, but when we were down there, I said exactly what was gonna happen, and it happened. Yep. Because like penny stocks are predictable, man. As much as I hate to admit if I'm wrong, I've been wrong on them. Honestly, I really have, because they're predictable, you know. And if they're predictable, you can make money with them. You know, that's it. Yep, it halted on the way up. 773 broke 750. I'm gonna start trading these more, guys. I have thousands in my Thinkorswim account now. I'm gonna start trading these more and to have some fun with it, because these are predictable. They're 100% predictable. All right, so this halted at 11:26 market time. It's probably going to resume at 11:31 market time. I have no idea, Yusuf. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, brother. Yeah, like I said, I retract my previous statements about penny stocks. Like, you guys know me. I talked bad about penny stocks for a while, but I was wrong. And the reason, like I said, the reason I really started trading them is Trader Mike's Discord, because they were talking about them, so I kind of ended up jumping in. But I was wrong about him for a long time, and I kind of give Trader Mike props for kind of giving me back into him. So if you want to go check out his Discord, like I said, he was right. They're tradable. They're profitable, you know. And I was wrong, man. I hated them for a long time, but they're actually predictable. And the beautiful thing about them is that I'm actually learning here is that you don't need a lot of money to trade them. That's the crazy thing, man. Like, in complete equity today, I've probably used like $600 in equity. I still got thousands. I can day trade with these, you know, without 25K. And that's the beautiful thing about them. And so, like I said, I used to talk smack about him, but you know. So here's Trader Mike's Discord. Y'all go join his Discord. Like I said, this is really the Discord that changed my changed my mind on him. So yeah, y'all go join that Discord. Yeah, 100% Todd. 100% brother. I'm not in anything right now. I'm probably done trading for the day, honestly. Right now I'm up in mid and I trade mid and high caps too. So don't think I'm just gonna trade one or the other, right? Like, I'm up 340 basically in mid and high caps. Like, you look over there, you see my P&L. I'm up about $340. I think I lost one time today, maybe twice, but very profitable day for me in mid and high cap stocks too, because I trade those too. I trade everything. I have money everywhere. I have money in Thinkorswim, Webull, Robinhood, Tefs. I have money everywhere. But like I said, I'll retract my previous bad statements about penny stocks. I was wrong. 100% I was wrong. But we'll see what we get, but I was wrong. Alright, so I'm going to wait for this one to resume. We should resume right now. Like, right now is when this one should resume. It should resume at this minute unless... Okay, there's the resumption. I know what I'm talking about, too. I've traded them a lot before, honestly. But this one we're gapping down. The big level here is 750 to see if it holds above 750. If it holds above that, we could get a rip up here. But if we break below 720... Yeah, see, we're holding 750. Here's the break. See, there's just momentum to play here, man. My fingers are itching. I want to trade these too. I'm going to trade some penny stocks tomorrow for sure, 100%. But yeah, there's the break. But there's money to be made here for sure, 100%. You just got to protect yourself. The thing with penny stocks is that they eat new traders, man, because you got to have risk management. You have to stop yourself from jumping in them too big. And you got to take measured, calculated risk, right? The problem with new traders is that they're YOLOing it with 2,000 shares, saying YOLO, trying to make way too much money quickly, and it just doesn't work like that. And so that's the issue. But ooh, I'm about to start making some money with penny stocks. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try, you know. But I'm kind of excited. It's exciting, man. Once you realize there's a profitable system here for trading, it gets exciting. Hey, I appreciate the sub, David. Welcome, brother. I appreciate it. Next level's $8. We broke over 750. Next level to hold is here. Yeah, honestly, that's profitable. Like, look, check out my Robinhood account. This is with options, though. Like, this is with options, and so it's not quite the same thing, right? But this is my Robinhood account, right? This is with options, and I'm a solid options trader as time goes on. I'm realizing I'm a solid options, but you know, this was a $235 options account, right? So I'm up about 45% in the last month trading options, and options are profitable too, man. Options you can make bank with a small account, and that's the benefit of options, is that you don't need a ton of money. But yeah, I'm gonna start trading penny stocks more, 100%. Just give me some time. I'm gonna start scaling up in size, but I'm certainly gonna start trading them more. But yeah, I mean, I'm up 45% in my Robinhood account in the last month too. Alright, so here we're battling 850. I think if we break this level here again at 843, we might get rejected at 850. We could also get halted here for WAFU. Like, that's plausible as well. Here's the 850 break. 870. We'll see if it holds over 850 now. Like I said, we might get a rejection here. But we also could get halted if the momentum's strong enough. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Y'all be like him. Hit that subscribe button, team. We do this live for free every day, right here on YouTube. Man, these make my... I want to trade more just because I realize how profitable penny stocks can be. I hated on them for years, man. Because it's just the same type of extension levels that I talk about. Like, what did I just say? I said we could get a rejection there. And what do we get? We get a rejection there. But that's what I'm talking about, is that they're pretty predictable. They're pretty predictable, right? Like you could see, and it kind of makes sense because trading's all based off of emotion. And the lower the float, the more that emotion is going to factor into it, right? And so if you understand where the emotion is going to come in, you can comfortably predict it, right? Like I just said, what did I say, guys? I said we might get a rejection there, and we 100% did. Because at this point, we've broken highs numerous times and held. And it's kind of like chipping away at ice. You know, eventually you're going to break through it, and it's just going to, you know. And so the key with penny stocks is to get in when there's still a strong hold there, right? If you wait too long, it's gonna happen like this. But $8 support's now what we're testing. We do have confirmation here, and so watching it, but. I'm using 3. I have a 38-inch ultra wide monitor in the middle, and then I have a 28-inch on the sides. Here, it depends. It's battling the VWAP now. G and US over 4 if it holds VWAP. Yeah. I like that. What was I just trading? What was the stock I was just trading, guys? What was it? I forgot about it. WAFU is what it was. I can look at trade ideas. It'll tell me. Alright, so we are getting a dip back down here to the VWAP with G and US. I don't mind taking it with like a $7 risk here, but I think I'm just going to stop myself. I'd have to jump in with like 50 shares to be comfortable with that risk. But I don't mind a $50 risk with a reward target up to $850 maybe. But I do think that as time goes on, this is going to become lesser of a percentage play. Yeah, hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I gotta start trading penny stocks, man. I'm also gonna have to start building some more scanners for penny stocks because I think I find the scanners far more useful with them. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Erica. Thank you. I appreciate it. $10 minutes ago, Beijing closed all schools. Yeah, for sure. I'm probably done trading for the day, though, guys. Interesting. Yeah, I'm probably done. I'm not seeing any opportunity here, so I'm going to go ahead and close it down, guys. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We day trade the market so everybody can watch us live. We're not experts. We are not gurus. We just teach people what works for us. It might not work for you. Everybody has different personalities, temperaments, and patience in trading. And so with that, always try to find the strategy that works best for your own personality. If you want to use some of the platforms we use to day trade mid and high cap stocks, we use TEFs and TradeNet. They only let you into the funded account program now if you are outside of the U.S. If you're in the U.S., you won't get access to the funded account like I have. But it still comes with the course, demo account, chat room access, and you get a demo account to trade with if you're in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., what you get is you get $14,000 to trade with once you're approved for the funded account program. There's no PDT rule. You can day trade in short stocks. It's mostly mid and high caps, though. There's not many penny stocks on there. But again, you know, for $400, you're getting $14K to trade. No PDT rule, shorting ability, a course, a demo account, chat room access. Again, that's only if you're outside of the U.S. If you're in the U.S., you could still get the course and the demo account and all that good stuff. You're just not going to get the funded account program, unfortunately. But if you want to check that out, there's the link. If you're in the US like me and you want to use one of the platforms we use, especially if you're swing trading and investing, even if you're day trading though, you could still probably get by only being able to trade a few times a week, or you know, depending on how much cash you have. But here's a Webull link if you want to check them out as well. You do get a free stock just for signing up, and if you deposit $100, you get another free stock. And so go check them out. There's the link for that. With that said, hit that subscribe button. Good luck in the markets, guys. I definitely appreciate any support we get here, and hit the like button too. Mitch should be dropping a video today. He should be dropping a video today. We'll see. Yeah, good luck, guys. We'll see you guys next time, and have a good day. Hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, I appreciate it, Shade. Thank you, guys. Later, team. Have a good day. We'll see you guys next time.